Welcome back to Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. I feel like we're getting very close. Well, not quite there yet, but very close to probably another ending sooner or later. I mean, ending one was over there, and everybody's timelines are filling out a lot more. So last time, we were able to get a lot of progress, actually. So on Abby's side, we stopped Kikuko, we seized her curse stone, and finally understood the curse of Tomoshige, which I was just calling Curse of Heike before, and now it's in our possession. Yumiko and Abby's side also met up, and now they're on the same page, no longer like tensely fighting, and I feel like we're on the right track to finally getting things done, like fixing everything, like the Curse of the Raging Waves. But I'm really not sure why this is just a cracked mirror but not like leading into anything. I feel like it's not completely done because it's not grayed out like everything else is, but I guess it's something to just come back to later. For now, we shall go into point of contact in Sato's POV, and we're only missing 4 mockingbirds, so we are also very close to ending the game. Hello, don't remember being here, but hello, it's nice to meet you. How are you? Hello, Galaxy. I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well too. Hope you're having a nice day or night, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for dropping by either way. Oh, and spoiler warning in case this is a... Oh, wrong pronunciation. How shall I call you? Also, spoiler warning, this is a bit further into the game Paranormasight. If ever you're interested in playing it yourself, it is a visual novel. That's why I will give the proper spoiler warning, yes. Point of contact, Sato Shiranami. Summary of previous events. From Unkaku Dono to the Curse of the Raging Waves, Sato and Tsukasa run around the island searching for answers to the mountain of problems before them. And chronologically speaking, this comes right after she gets confronted by Wakamura. Okay, oh, it's gonna give you a summary? Let's think back to what has happened. The E in Galax is silent, so it's just Galax. She may call me Tetsu if that's easier. Oh, Galax. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'm sorry for the wrong pronunciation, and thank you for telling me how to say it. Okay, so after calming down Tsukasa, who had the wrong idea after seeing me with Shotaro by the beach, okay, yeah, she opens up about her secrets. I explained at the Kantakisho ruins that I was immortal, and that Mr. Wakamura was planning to hand me over to someone called Unkaku Dono. Then Tsukasa also opens up about her secrets. And they ask around, yes. The two of us search for a way to stop the Curse of the Raging Waves. We also stopped by Wakamura's home to apologize to Shotaro, but no one was there. Do they still get the terrifying phone call in this timeline? They didn't mention it, but maybe it still happened. After that, we met with Tsuyu, and I learned about who Mari Minakuchi truly was, as well as how the Curse of the Raging Waves had been kept at bay by the bronze mirror she left behind. Well, seeing as you'd probably be in so many different POVs before returning to this point, I really appreciate that they gave you a rundown. We also ran into Azami. He looked desperate, saying the Kameshi Maru hand mirror that Kikuko had given me was dangerous, and he was going around collecting them. Oh, this is a different thing. Tsukasa and I handed ours over to him too. I think that's the one divergence from the original path, yeah. Then after that... yeah. The one thing that changed is that he was getting all the mirrors. That's good. Can't find Mr. Wakamura anywhere. We need to tell him about the bronze mirror as soon as possible. Only if you get the Galax part right, so it's fine. Just saw you had it as a redeem, so you had the opportunity to say, yeah, no, it's okay. I really don't mind getting, like, being told how to say people's names. It's cool. And that's why the wrong pronunciation is so cheap. It's like 1 point. So anyone can correct it if ever. Yeah. Oh! What did they see? Oh, the Mystics. It's those two. Oh, is this before or after on the chart? I don't remember the position of this one. If it's before or after they got the curse stone from Abby already. Oh yeah, they're the ones who were looking for the old man's place. Um, excuse me? Oh, if it isn't Sato. Good timing. I've got something to discuss if you don't mind. Oh, alright. I actually have something to ask myself. Huh? Since when did you two know each other? It's a long story. Oh, right. We actually talked a bit after the last time we met. These two are from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and they're here to lift the curse of the raging waves. Wait, seriously? Since when does the police deal in curses? We're a special unit dedicated to things like this. I hope we can be of some help. Oh, it feels good to see, like, everyone coming together in familiar faces. Oh, keychain. Ah. Sato, something wrong? Oh no, there's just a Kameshi Maru keychain lying on the ground here. Oh, you're right. Who just chucked the poor thing out there? Yeah, I almost missed it. I'll rescue it. Keychain acquired. I wonder if this means something. I was actually looking for Mockingbird stickers, but collecting the keychain might be important. Oh, there's Mockingbird sticker. Alright, so now we're only missing 3. That was number 20, the Buzz Boozler. Okay, I guess that would be it. 1 Mockingbird per area. I got the keychain. I wonder if there were keychains elsewhere too. I mean, I think the first keychain is... I don't remember if it's with Avi or Yuza. Someone had a Kameshi Maru keychain. Alright, surroundings. You ended up passing through this intersection no matter where you go on the island. A narrow path with a gentle breeze. It makes for a nice, peaceful afternoon. Okay. She seems like she's accepting it, but even Tsukasa probably didn't get everything from that quick explanation. Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe everything all at once. A lot of things have been happening. Can't blame her though. I still don't fully understand it myself. Guess I'll look at them before I talk to anyone. But why is she dressed like a housewife? She doesn't look like the police at all. Because she loves her husband. The cloak does be so hot. How does he stay calm and collected? I like how her brain... This could be so, like, serious, this scene, but her brain is just wandering everywhere, like, You spoke with them yesterday, Sato? Yeah, they're specialists from a special unit called Paranormal Affairs Bureau. They even saw right through me. Wait, you mean they figured out you're immortal? Yep, first time anyone's managed that. Wow, I guess real professionals can figure out things like that. Yes, okay. Probably talking to Yumiko's the main thing, so I'll talk to Soto first. Thank you for your time the other day. Oh no, not at all. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Okay, oh wait, talking to Soto is done. You have more to say, Tsukasa? Oh no, just that. Alright, Yumiko it is. Mind if I start from my side then? Oh, not at all. The good news is, we've figured out how to lift the curse of the raging waves. Okay, so this is after they've seen Avi. Alright, got it. Really? You have? Whoa, seriously? That's huge! The bad news is that we need a few more things to do it, and we're in the middle of tracking them down. If that's the case, let us help you. Yeah, what do we need? Well, the first is called a still-tide mirror. It's used to hold back the curse of the raging waves. I know it! Yeah! Good thing you ran into them. That's absolutely perfect. They're the one group of people who can tell you exactly where this is. We know it. And thank you for the follow, Fortune Clouds. Welcome into the stream. We know where it is. At least, I think we do. You do? We just heard about it from Tsuyu Minakuchi. Hello! I hope you're having a lovely day or night. Thank you for dropping by and for the follow. I see. 5 years ago, Maharu Minakuchi tried to break the curse with that mirror, but failed. That explains why people blamed her for the Southern Sea disaster. If that mirror from back then is still here, then it's very likely to be the still-tide mirror. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about too. You see? Thank you. Sounds like the pieces are coming together. Yeah! Just like the title! I was like partially thinking of making the I know it's like, but it would be too unrelated to Paranormasight, but I wanted to make it like the Kronk thumbnail. You know? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'm well, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm having a lovely night playing Paranormasight. Did I rhyme? No, I didn't. I see. Thinking, okay, pieces are coming together. I guess I'll just keep talking to her. What if does she have any thoughts on this? But they did manage to track down a way to lift the curse of the raging waves. That's pretty impressive. Aw, that's all she thinks about it. Alright. But there's still one more piece we need. A descendant of the Taishima people. Which likely means Mara Minakuchi's son. Yuza Minakuchi would be our best candidate. Yeah, that should work. Do you know where he is now? Not sure. We've been looking too, but since they wanted to pass along... we've been looking too since we wanted to pass along what Tsuyu told us. Alright, we'll go search for him. Really? That would be a huge help. We'll go and secure the mirror. Time is tight. If we split up, we'll need a point of contact in case we can't find each other. Could one of you stay in place and handle communications between us? Hello, I'm literally all of the streams behind. It's okay, Commissar, don't worry. I realize it's pretty hard to keep up if it's like, especially if it's weekly. So it's absolutely okay. VODs exist for a reason. It's okay. But I appreciate you dropping by either way. Good plan. Could one of you take that on? A point of contact? It would be best if it was... Well, there's only one option. Literally only have one option. You just volunteer to Casa. Like, I guess it makes the most sense in a way, because among the four of us here, I think having Sodo and Yumiko around like each other doing the curse stuff is very important, and if anything dangerous happens, they would all be safest, including Sato. Tsukasa is like the most defenseless. You've never heard of this game before? Oh, if you haven't, I highly recommend the Paranormasight series. This is the second game, but I mean, you could play the first game first, but you could also play the second game first. I don't think it's too connected. They just have similar premises. As in, the premises being handling of paranormal stuff, ghosts, and legends around places. So I think they're really interesting. I think it's my favorite series Square Enix has made in the recent years. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It should be available on... I'm not sure if it's all platforms, but I know for sure it's on... I think I know for sure it's on the Switch, probably a PlayStation, probably... Yeah, of course PC. I'm playing on PC. Yeah, highly recommend it. The first one's called Seven Mysteries of Honjo. This one is the second one, Mermaid's Curse. Again, it doesn't matter what order you play them in, because well, the second game isn't exactly a direct sequel, in a way, right? You could play it without knowledge. You've been busy with life stuff. On the other hand, you pass all your driving tests. Oh my god! Congrats! I also kind of should feel like playing, like not playing, learning how to drive too. It's just, I don't know, I'm just intimidated. But I have to find the time to do that too. But congratulations, Commissariat. Happy finishing driving test. License is now on the way. You've also put a reasonable time in Path of Exile. That's okay. I have also put a reasonable amount of time into gaming. Alright, our point of contact is Tsukasa. I'll go look for a user. Tsukasa, you mind being the point of contact? Me? Sure, no problem. Let's see then. I'll wait by the community hall on Chuo Street. There's also a phone there we could use. Okay, that's handy. Staying by a phone too. Okay, we'll make contact there if anything happens. Thank you. That'll be a big help. As someone who's just learned, it's easier than it looks, definitely do it. Yeah, I think it's a really important life skill to have, especially like if you want to avoid like always commuting and like paying for like, I don't know, Grabs, Ubers and stuff. So yeah, I need to get around to it. It's just intimidating, but yeah. I think I have to start with like a written exam first instead of like the practical stuff. So I think at some point down the line I'll start studying again. Been a while. Alright then, we'll retrieve the bronze mirror first, and then track down Yuza Minakuchi and work on lifting the curse. Okay then, Sato, good luck! If you find Yuza, please tell him everything Tsuyu has told us. I will. Leave it to me. I don't know how public transit is over there, but for here, you kind of just wanted out-of-town travel. Oh. To be honest, I think public transit here is not so great. Definitely for out-of-town travel is good. It's just like within the city, I think it's also partially like, even if I know how, I don't know if I'd want to do it. Because within the city here, it's always very, very, very traffic. And there's always like, I don't know if this is common across like other countries, but here, there's always like a problem of like motorcycles just kind of squeezing themselves everywhere, so it gets kind of dangerous. So I'm antsy about like doing that, if that's the right word. I'm like nervous about messing up or something. What the hell, Sato? You were looking for Yuza, and Yuza is Yuza's next note is with Yumiko. Maybe she finds him here and then he automatically goes to see them, because that looks like their meetup spot, the community center in the back. So I guess I'll do Sato first. I think that makes the most sense. What's their mockingbird look like now? Yippee! Oh wait, this guy only has like a question mark relationship with one bird and that's it. This one doesn't even have a relationship with anyone. He's just like there. One more guy who hates this little guy. And then one more missing bird. Okay, 3 birds. Okay, let's do Sato's first. Sato entrusts Tsukasa with being the point of contact while she goes to search for Yuza Minakuchi. Lame, huh? Okay. After that, there's not that many here. It's mostly small to mid-sized cars. Ah, so probably a little bit easier or better. Question mark. I met with Yuza and told him what I've heard from Tsuyu and Mrs. Shiki. That we needed him to come to the community hall to lift the curse of the raging waves. Okay, so she just kind of found him and we didn't even like... Well, I guess to be fair, even if we found him and we went through the whole conversation, it would have been pretty short. Because Yuza is the one guy with the memories of the future. But after that, I headed elsewhere. It's time for my own purposes. Oh, what is she doing? Minakuchi residence and the lighthouse? Let's do the lighthouse first, I guess. What's Sato cooking? She completely separated from the group. Oh! Avi! Oh, there they are. Wait, you were actually looking for them? Did I go the right way by accident? Okay, let's think about what I need to do now. These two here have a special box called a Tamatibako. I need to get it from them no matter what. I need to find a way to convince them to hand it over. This is the only chance I'm going to get. I'll share what I know bit by bit to hook their interest and negotiate from there. Not really sure if I can pull this off, but I have to try. Oh, I'm kind of scared. The music picked up again. And the last time I was here as Sato, it didn't go out very well. But, I mean, Avi is not a bad person, so probably don't have to be too worried. There's a small lookout plaza in front of the lighthouse where you can see the sea. Probably meant for tourists. Come to think of it, I've never really come here all that much. Well, I guess no mockingbirds? What a crazy POV though, I'm actually like over her shoulder. Well, nothing to it but to do it. Hello! Excuse me. You rang? Yes. Could I speak with you for a moment? I know you don't know me well, but permission granted. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't mind him. He always gets a little carried away. Right. So you're Avi, an author, and Cersei here is your guide. Indeed! Great to meet you, Sato. I've actually heard talk about you around the island. Oh, really? It would seem we've become quite famous in these parts. I'd say we're more on the infamous side, but sure. Okay, I'll look at her first. Wow, her blonde hair is so beautiful. I've never seen it in person before. And her outfit looks so unusual. Maybe it's traditional clothing from her country. Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty cute outfit though. Arnab Barnum. Now that I think about it, this is my first time meeting someone from overseas. They do feel different somehow, but I can't quite put it into words. It's also intimidating because you know you're gonna ask for something risky, like, I want your tama tobacco. Hand it over. Hello. Oh, hello. That's interesting. They sense something peculiar about you. Do you? It's definitely strange, but I can't put my finger on it. Are you really human? I think so. Hey now, Cersei, that's an awfully rude thing to say to someone. Do forgive her, she still doesn't quite know how to start a conversation. No, it's fine. I guess I'll talk to Avi. He's the main character, like, between them. I heard you were searching for a mermaid, is that true? Oh, tell me here, young lady, do you perchance know of a mermaid? Because if so, you must tell. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know anything about any specific mermaid. His face scrunched up immediately. Oh, please, don't look so disappointed. I feel bad now. You see, I'm rather interested in mermaids, so I was hoping I could ask you a little more about them. Now you look both disappointed and annoyed. Did I say something wrong? Well, the last person who asked the same thing nearly cursed us to death. What? Yeah, he's getting triggered, bro. Indeed, the people on this island are nothing but trouble. I've had enough of it. You're the same, aren't you? You're just after immortality like everyone else. Admit it. Well, I need to steer the conversation towards the tama tobacco. What should I say? Oh, that's tricky. Could she just, like, I kind of hope she could just deny it and just say, no, actually, I'm already immortal, but... Like, I'm actually curious, why does she want the tama tobacco anyway, though? What if I just say yes? Yes, I must become immortal. Everything depends on it. If you know anything, I sincerely ask you to tell me. Your true colors and your... Okay, that's probably wrong. Nah, straight line, let's go, damn it! Like, she actually just went like, You think I just hand over the tama tobacco I struggled so hard to obtain? He's just let it slip again that he has it. Tama tobacco. Please! Please, Avi, I need this! No, I don't even know why. Oh, so you really have the tama tobacco? Huh? What's that? I've never heard of this tama tobacco thing. Avi, you kind of suck at this, to be honest. You've been kind of bad at this since last time. But you just said you wouldn't hand it over to me. Oh, no. You're mishearing things, young lady. I have no idea of what you speak. Gaslight? He's gaslighting her. Please, I really need it. Alas, young lady, our research has made one thing clear. Trying to meet a mermaid in this place is futile. You see, that's why we decided to give up on the Issa Bay mermaids, take in the sights of Kamijima, and head home. There are mermaid legends scattered all across the world. We'll have all the time in the world to begin the search anew. Oh, so it really is that hopeless. Plus, we can't linger on this island much longer anyway. Cersei's condition and duties are starting to be an issue, you see, so we must be taking our leave here. Hold on. Wonder what would have changed if I denied it. They left. Damn, that was no good. Storyteller gonna be like, damn, you suck. Do that again. Oh. Well, what if I just go back in and retry it? What happens if I press resume? Ended with Avi in possession of the Tamate. Oh, what? What? Wait, so I can actually get it? Okay, let me try. If that's what it says... Okay, so that means that everything that's like a cracked screen, like the one below with Avi, is something I can change the outcome of, depending on what I say in these moments. Okay, well, I don't know the skip button, so I'm just gonna press... Oh, wait, she needs to think first. Okay, I guess I deny it. Saying yes and then... whatever I say after saying yes is just like, it's over. Okay. Let's get to that conversation point again. Avi, your sir. Okay, here's your guide. Heard about you. And then talk to Avi, and we'll get to the Tama Tobacco thing. I can't blame him for looking so upset about it, though. Okay, deny. Not at all. You've got it all wrong. Then why are you after a mermaid? Well, what if I say I want to thank one? I mean, the only reason she's been alive this long is because she's immortal. I need to thank them. Oh, fascinating. Don't tell me you were once saved by one in the past. No, not quite. Then what do you need to thank one for? Sorry, I made that one up. I just want to find in me one, that's all. Damn it. Oh, so that's your only reason. So do mermaids really exist? As it happens, 400 years ago, there was an island near here called Taishima. There are legends that tell of 3 mermaids who lived there. Ayase, Sobe, and Nagame. Oh, so there were 3. But sadly, even after all our painstaking research, we've confirmed that meeting any of the 3 is now hopeless. What? No way! So my advice on meeting mermaids is this and this alone. It's time to give up. Unless you want to know... unless you happen to know things we don't, of course. Oh, I see. You see, that's why we decided to give up on Isabei mermaids and take in the sights of Kamishima and head home. There are mermaid legends scattered all... okay, yeah, this is what he said. We have time to search anew. So it really is that hopeless. Plus, we can't linger on this island. Yeah. This is ending the same way as before. It ended the same. Do I have no choice but... What if it comes down to... Wait. I don't know why I'm so, like, into trying to get it, but... What if I go first, like... What if I go to the Minakuchi house first before I go to see him? I might get another dialogue thing here, because I didn't get anything when I went to the lighthouse. I might have another option if I go this way, but I don't know. Yeah, it might have prerequisites I'm not meeting otherwise, if this doesn't do anything. No one is here? Oh. What? Is there a mockingbird sticker? You know it. You just know I'm here for the mockingbird sticker. Dude, I would have just deadass missed it if I didn't go in. Are you kidding me? Okay, visit his room so many times while helping look after Tsuyu. The owner's away, but people in this island don't usually lock up all that tightly. I've been asked to come while they were out to help with chores, but so by now I know the place well. Me having difficulty reading all of a sudden. Altar shelf. Family altar. This is the Minakuchi family's altar. There are memorial tablets for Tsuyu's husband, her son Tosuke, and her daughter-in-law Mare here. I'm sure she never expected they'd all go before her. Must have been hard to deal with. Aw, yeah. Altar shelf. Buddhist objects and keepsakes are neatly arranged on it. It also has something Tsuyu once showed me. Here it is. There's something about it. I can't put my finger on what. Wait, is that not a mermaid scale or something? It really is as beautiful as ever. I shouldn't just take it, so let me put it back on the shelf where it belongs. Wait, what if that's the prerequisite? A calendar handed out by a local association. There's one at Wakamura's place too. This one's still showing last month though. There's a circle around the day that marks when Yusa came home. She must have been really looking forward to it. I mean, she's all alone. A built-in cupboard's fitted snug against the wall. You can tell it's been here a long time. These kinds of cupboards help feel the room less cramped. Make the room feel less cramped. I was impressed the first time I saw one. Modern design sure is smart. Inside, though, is a bit messy. Tsuyu tends to toss anything in here to get it out of the way. Oh, stuff. Let's look at the table first. One of those really low tables that's perfect for flipping over. I know because I see it on TV all the time. But with nothing on it, there's not much point in flipping it over, is there? Glass sliding. There's a lot to look at his house, bro. A sliding glass door that leads to an outdoor spot to dry laundry. Doesn't get much sun, though. Household shrine. For the sea god, almost every home around here has one. Before heading out to sea, everyone always stops to pray here first. Once they come back safe, they pay their respects again to give thanks. Chest of drawers. There's still stuff below me. Mostly to use clothes. I've helped put away the laundry. I have a rough idea what goes where, but there's still her personal things. I shouldn't open it while she isn't here. Stuff. All sorts of things are scattered on the floor. Even with this much storage, people still leave things lying about. Guess some things never change. Guess that's it. Seeing that scale... I think that scale is important for something. Okay, I'm here is all she thinks. Okay. Alright, let's do another run-by of that conversation with Avi. But I doubt anything would change just by seeing the scale, because she didn't take it. And she doesn't know what it is either. So I don't have any reason to believe anything will change. I just want to save the progress that we went to the house. And since I get to see what exactly it is, I want to check on Avi's thing what the like condition I ended on is, because I'm not really sure what it is. I just kind of went through it. I'm guessing the condition on Avi's that I ended on his that has the same cracked mirror but not grayed out is probably that I cursed Kikuko. I get the feeling that's probably what it was. Okay. His face is scrunching up. He's unhappy. The better thing to do is to deny it. Deny. I want to meet one. Chasing the legend. Have a soft spot for ambitions like that. Did you manage to find any? And he's gonna talk about Taishima, but they're all gone. Yeah, okay. Same thing. Nothing's changed. Alright, we'll just speed through it because nothing's changed and I don't know the skip button. Be faster if I knew the skip button. If there is one, what if there isn't? Well, ended with Avi with the Tama Tobacco, yes. What does this one say? Current state, Kikuko has been killed. Ooh. So there is a way that I get through this and Kikuko isn't killed. I somehow feel like that's a bad thing though. Like, letting Kikuko live there feels like it's wrong. But I could be wrong myself, so... Shrug. Use a time then. I'm assuming this has a prerequisite, I don't know. I'm assuming this one is let Kikuko live and I'm not comfortable with that yet, so let's see what happens. After taking steps to distract Kikuko from her plot to unleash a curse that will cause mass murder on Kamishima, Yuza asked Azami to retrieve the hand mirrors Kikuko distributed across the island. Shortly after, Yuza is summoned for an audience with Yumiko Shiki. Get a feeling if we don't kill Kikuko, we just get a bad ending again anyway. Ah, there you are. You're Yuza Minakuchi, correct? That's me. I was told to come here, so here I am. Huh? You were sent here too, Azami? Oh, me? Ah, I was just passing by when I heard about you. When I heard about what was going on. So I decided to wait here for you. Thanks, Azami. So, as I understand it, you two are the two brave police officers sent out here from Tokyo to deal with the curse of the raging waves? Brave? I wouldn't go that far. My name is Yumiko Shiki and this is Soto Kiryu. Pleased to meet you. Am I mistaken or did you two visit Kamishima yesterday as well? It almost seemed as though you ran away at the sight of me. Oh? Why is that? Did I do something to scare you off? Is it because you're an immortal? Dear me, you noticed us, did you? My apologies. I will explain everything shortly. Ah, but before I forget, that fellow over there has business with you as well, Yuza. Huh? Oh, Mr. Wakamura? Aw. He was fairly suspicious about us at first, but it seems we finally earned his trust. He has kindly agreed to assist us in putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Wait, really? Really? But tell me, is it true you're already familiar with this curse? That's what your friend here told us. Yeah, more or less. Good, then we're all up to speed. Oh, this music feels kinda hopeful, actually. Kinda chill. The rays of sunlight beaming down against this stifling humidity are accompanied with a chorus of cicadas, I always trip up on that word, that somehow intensifies the heat. Okay. Surroundings, Azami. He's probably working his gray matter into overdrive, trying to keep up with everything that's going on. I don't blame him, but he's a real bro for, like, just sticking with you the whole time. I wish there was a time to explain everything properly. Honestly, I barely understand this all myself. That reminds me, any luck with those hand mirrors, Azami? No worries there, I got them all back. Every last one? You must be the fastest mirror collector in Japan. I knew I could count on you. Thanks, Azami. Oh? Are you talking about the mirrors Kikuko Tsutsui was handing out earlier? Huh? How'd you know? I realized they were dangerous, so I had Azami collect them all. Really? Does that mean you figured out they were targets of a curse? Wait, you knew about that? So it was true! Oh, what's the deal with these things anyway? I see. So the curse stones can be used to kill people instantly. But since Kikuko's curse stone was confiscated, the dangers passed. Whew, what a relief. What I want to know is how you found out that Kikuko intended to use those hand mirrors as the targets of her curse to begin with. About that. I'm not sure you'll believe me, but I had a vision of the future. You encountered a Tomokazuki while you were diving and it showed you a vision? That's the long and short of it. Any idea what it means? Paranormal encounters are your area of expertise, after all. I've known instances of phenomena capable of instilling memories, however, your experience doesn't fit with any of them. I wonder why that thing looked like you. That's the strangest part in my book. Hold up, you don't think this Tomokazuki could be some kind of curse, do you? It is true. Some curses are accompanied by phantoms known as curse echoes. Yet as the apparition Yuza encountered warned him of impending danger, it seems unlikely to have been the product of a harmful curse. That being said, I'm afraid I cannot guess its true nature. Oh. You ever realize you did bosses in the wrong order, when the first boss was the hardest and the rest are easier? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that kind of happens to me sometimes. Especially in games where they give you like the full control to do whatever you want or like go wherever you want. Yeah. Well, at least the hand mirror curse is dealt with. That's a load off your minds. Right, but we're not done yet. One calamity down, one to go. Oh yeah, I guess can't relax till the curse of the raging waves is broken too. Yes, not yet. Can't put my finger on it, but there's something mysterious about this woman. I have no idea there were actually police officers who handled supernatural incidents. This man's Mrs. Shiki's assistant. Apparently, he's not officially with the police. Right now, he's just quietly following orders. But for some reason, I get the feeling he's the type who's really scary when they're angry. So Mr. Wakamura has been trying to end the curse of the raging waves too, huh? Man, there's so many people to talk to. Let's start with Sodo, I guess. Ouchie, hope you're doing well. Hello, Apocalypse. Thank you, doing well. Hope you are too. Regarding that being you encountered, Yuza, what you called the Tomokazuki? While it does seem to resemble the Tomokazuki featured in the folklore of this region, I suspect it's something else entirely. Why? What are the Tomokazuki anyway? They are both the spirits of Amadivers who were lost beneath the waves in the past, and the malevolent spirits born of the fear Amadivers harbor towards accidents at sea. Oh, shouldn't you be out exorcising them then? The latter type of spirit is the most numerous, so long as these fears persist, they will always return. However, they don't possess sufficient power to cause real harm. So as long as you carry the proper charms, they cannot affect you. So the same and endowment symbols aren't just for show, huh? Indeed. That is why I cannot help but wonder what it is you truly encountered down there. Very fair. What do you want to say, Mr. Wakamura? I have already looked at the surroundings. So you found out about the curse of the raging waves then, eh, boy? Yeah, to an extent anyway. I always figured your mother was behind it and that she descended from them raiders, but... Wait, really? That's why you blame my mom for the disaster? Well, you had it all wrong. It turns out she's a descendant of the Taishima Islanders, the victims. It seems you know more than you're letting on. Oh no, that's just, what my gran said. So you knew about this too, eh? Suppose I should have known. But you see here, your mother tried to end the curse 5 years ago and failed, didn't she? If that's what brought on the disaster, I wasn't so far off after all, was I? Aw. I mean, that's still rough to hear. Be that as it may, I still owe you an apology for pinning the curse on your mother all this time. Especially as seeing that she was the one who went and found the bronze mirror and held the curse back for us. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. That's nice to hear. Good on you, Mr. Wakamura. At least you can admit when you've made a mistake. Yeah, that's good. When your own instructor comes along and tells you to change your views, what choice do you have? Instructor? Are you talking about that sorcerer friend of yours? That's right. We discovered the sorcerer's identity. From there, it wasn't too difficult to reach an understanding. That's how we earned this fellow's cooperation as well. That feels like it would be another story node, but I don't know if it's like pertinent information or if it's just a side thing that they're fine with just mentioning without a story node. Seems I misjudged you. If my instructor says you're the real deal, then I reckon you must be. But just to be sure now, you do have a way to end this curse of the raging waves, yes? I can trust you on that? Yes, there's quite a few points we need to confirm, but it is guaranteed to work. If that's true, then I suppose I won't be needing Unkakudono's help anymore. Unkakudono? You mean to say that Yamashina has known of a way to break the curse all along? Well, you know about Unkakudono too, eh? As a matter of fact, just yesterday, he told me out of the blue he'd found a way to end it. Said he'd tell me on the condition that I brought him Sato Shiranami. Huh! Information he got from a coma, I have no doubt. And he asked for the girl. I see. You'll be like, what the hell is happening here? Who are we talking about? And you were prepared to hand her over? Isn't she a relative of yours? So what if I was? That's got nothing to do with you. If you say so. In any case, the information Yamashina had for you must be the same as what we have to share. There's no longer any need for you to betray your own kin. I'll hold you to that. All the same, I'm not sure. Is there something else troubling you? According to you, when Mari Minakuchi failed to break the curse it brought on the disaster 5 years ago. But, is that really the truth? What are you getting at? Well, if the still-tied mirror worked as it should, there wouldn't have been any disaster, would there? That only leaves one possibility, don't it? The Raging Waves curse bearer was stirring up trouble. Are you trying to insinuate that this isn't just there's actually somebody... By curse bearer, I assume you mean a descendant of the raiders of Taishima? Exactly. If someone of that lineage got anywhere near the Southern Sea, the Rat of Taishima would turn those waters into a maelstrom. Anyhow, my instructor swears that's the true cause of the disaster 5 years ago, and I'm inclined to agree. So that's your theory, is it? Now I understand why you suspected Mari Minakuchi's heritage. So there's actually a descendant of the raiders out here. Shoot. You know, I kind of agree. Though I gather this instructor of yours never actually accused her of being the curse bearer. True, never was sure on that point. Said we can't be certain, given how it'd been 5 years and all. But all things considered, who could blame me for being suspicious of her? No one knew where she came from. I do not wish to doubt your instructor, but I'm not sure how much water this theory holds. Yes, we cannot rule it out entirely, given what we know of the sorcerer's powers. So you're skeptical, eh? Not as if you have a better idea, though. While you do have a point, the issue remains. If Mari wasn't a curse bearer, who else could it have been? Well, I can't say I figured that out yet, but... Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to say. Do you have an idea, Yuza? Assuming my mom wasn't the Raging Waves curse bearer, I have a theory. See, I've read the reports of the incident again and again, and there's something I've noticed. Oh? What might that be? Well... Let me double check! Let me read the report. Where is it? The Southern Sea disaster. There it is. You see, my man, the last time I read this was like Stream 1 or Stream 2. A localized storm broke out in the sea 5 years ago. 10 people went missing. The sole survivor... Okay, wait. So, 3 fishing vessels set out from sea, caught in an unanticipated storm. All but one of the 11 fishermen and amadivers on board missing. So, the only person they discovered was Yuza Minakuchi. They found the ships but no body. His parents Tosuke and Mare, as well as Azami Kumoi's father Kyokichi Kumoi, were among the victims. I think I can rule out... I could probably rule out his parents, himself, and Azami's dad. Because if Azami or his dad were like descendants of the raiders, something should have happened to us in the beginning when we were out fishing with Azami. A list of casualties: medium-sized fishing vessel, which is Kyokichi Kumoi's, with all 5 crew members reported missing. Oh, one passenger, identity unknown, reported missing. Identity unknown. That must be it. That's suspicious. If we don't know who the hell that person is, what if they're the reason why it happened? I'm gonna save though. Never confident in my answers, but I think it's because there's another suspect. And that person was on board the Ome Maru. I remember reading the identity of one of the passengers aboard the Ome Maru was unknown. Couldn't they have been the curse bearer? Interesting. Identity 5. Well, Mr. Wakamura, do you know of this mysterious individual? The Ome Maru? That was Yukiji Nishikawa's boat. As I recall, according to the departure declaration, the Ome Maru had taken someone on board. Someone in business on the mainland who had research to do. But as no name was given, no one had a clue who they were. Oh, I thought the point of these declarations was to keep a record in case of an accident. Sounds to me like someone was careless. Can't deny that. Do you at least know what the person looked like at all? Like any descriptors? You don't have to give a name. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the bad guy on mainland right now. So this passenger was never identified? No, but mind you, eyewitness reports say that when the Ome Maru set sail that day, the captain was alone on board. So maybe he picked them up from the mainland, or maybe they never boarded to begin with. Who's to say? But do you think it's possible this person could have been the curse bearer? Could be. If it wasn't Mare, it would make one hell of a coincidence, though. Unfortunately, since this Nishikawa fellow isn't around, there's no way to find out. Frick. I was onto something, but then... Well, I've already apologized, so I can't say that much concerns me anymore. All I care now is about putting an end to the curse of the Raging Waves. Okay. Hey. Well, where shall we begin? About me? Yuza? Hi, Shira! Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're having a lovely night. Ah, but before you go, I have one last question to ask. Oh, wait, I skipped to the end, dude. I didn't even talk about the curse yet. Oh, and what would that be? Nice watch streak. Let's go. Well, how should I put this? It's a delicate subject. Mind if I have a private word? Huh? Yo, I accidentally skipped the Curse of Raging Rain. Do we know who is the Psycho Caller? I have a feeling I know who it is, but no confirmation yet. Still. So, what did you want to talk about? Just so we're clear, if you're looking to grow pearls, I don't know anything about that. That would require delicate handling, but that's not what I meant. So when you got caught in that disaster 5 years ago, did you by any chance encounter a mermaid? Yes, ma'am. Huh? This feels like a major story decision, but I'm just gonna say yes. I don't see a point in lying to her. We're working together here. I did, but how did you know that? Good of you to tell the truth. That makes this easier. As for how I know, that would be because it's the only possible explanation. Meaning... Come now, Yuza. A mermaid has cursed you with immortality. You're an 800-year immortal. What? Bro, he wasn't even sure. He didn't even know. You can't hide the truth from me. His eyes don't lie. I assume it occurred during the disaster 5 years ago. You must have nearly died. But then you were revived by a mermaid and made immortal. Surely you must have realized this by now. Yeah. You got me. I'm an immortal boy with an undying body. Why did this happen to you, I wonder? I wish I knew. If you can tell me some more about it, would you mind filling me in? I suppose that's only fair. What would you like to know? Mermaids. I was wondering, does me being immortal have anything to do with my mom? I mean, is there any chance she could have been a mermaid? None whatsoever. Ah. In all likelihood, you probably received your immortality from the mermaid Sobe. You see, Mari Minakuchi was a descendant of the clan that was tasked with escorting Sobe back to Ryugu. That much I'm sure of. Is that why she tried to break the curse of the raging waves 5 years ago? I can only assume so. However, as the seal over the entrance to Ryugu had yet to break, things didn't go as planned. Does this mean that Sobe could still be nearby? Maybe she's living in the sea around Kamishima. I'm afraid there's little chance of that. See, when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed about 3 months ago, Sobe would have been able to return home. Oh, well, I guess that means Mom's duty was fulfilled in the end. That's something, at least. It's quite sad for him, though. He was having hope that his mom was a mermaid, so he would hope that she's still alive. Do you know of any way I could meet this mermaid? You don't give up easily, huh? Are you another mermaid fan? Another fan? Those foreigners who visited the island recently were also very keen on meeting a mermaid. Oh, you mean the author and his young guide? Sure do. You've spoken with them, I take it? Actually, no. I've never met them. But I saw them when I had that vision. Is that so? Well, all I can tell you is the same thing I told them. Meeting a mermaid is no longer possible. Does that mean there's no way to visit Ryugu either? The thing is, Ryugu is pretty close to what's typically referred to as the afterlife. You might say it's the space between our world and the land of the dead. Oh. And there's no way to travel there? None at all? I mean, he's immortal, right? He could die and come back to life multiple times. I mean, it's gonna be absolutely horrid to deal with, but if he was that determined, if there was a way to get in there, he could theoretically do it. Sorry, no. You'll just have to accept that. So you just have to die, got you. Easy when he's immortal. He'll just keep dying and reviving infinitely until he gets there, right? And there's no way to travel there, none at all. Sorry, no, you just have to accept that. Okay, that's a repeat. So, Mermaid's topic is done. 800-year Immortals' new topic. Earlier, you said a mermaid cursed me. What exactly do you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. For 800 years, you'll be incapable of aging or dying. What is it but a curse? Your very existence defies the laws of nature. You can hardly be termed human. You are now an anomalous being, something closer to a spirit. But if that's the case, can't I go to Ryuga? Though for that matter, I'm in no position to talk. Huh? Still, I do feel sorry for you. What possessed her to curse you? A mere child. I should like to know. I always thought the mermaid saved my life. Was I wrong? Well, that depends on how you look at things. Personally, I wouldn't call what she did saving you at all. At the end of the day, she saddled you with an existence worse than death. Is it that terrible? I mean, living 800 years, dude. That's rough. Oh yeah, and you were in middle school, so you're living 800 years in a middle schooler's body. It's only been 5 years. People around you probably just think you're a late bloomer. But give it another decade or two, and your static appearance will start to stand out. And should you ever meet with a would-be fatal accident in public, it's all over for you. If your immortal nature is exposed, you'll be bombarded with public scrutiny at best. At worst, you'll be captured and experimented on. Either way, from that moment on, you'll never be able to lead a normal life in human society again. Humans have always coveted immortality. Countless dream of it even today. But the reality is, only the first few decades of your existence are bound to be enjoyable. It's only going to get harder for you as time goes on. Humans were never meant to live for hundreds of years. A lifespan that long is unendurable. And speaking as a member of law enforcement, the existence of immortal beings must be kept hidden, or all sorts of problems can arise. Problems? Like what? Well, it's not easy to keep a lid on things these days. It doesn't take much to incite a panic or start a war. Thus, last year, there was a ruckus over the rite of resurrection, if you'll remember. Yes, ma'am. Suffice to say, whenever I track down an 800-year immortal, I can't just leave them be. What are you saying? Are you going to arrest me? Ordinarily, I would. Protocol dictates that I capture any 800-year immortals, find them, and seal them in an underground vault. But the fate I was thinking when I mentioned that being an immortal is an existence worse than death. Ugh. Don't worry, I have no intention of taking you anywhere just yet. You're a special case. The way I see it, you're essentially the victim here. Not to mention, I need your help to break the curse of the raging waves. Yeah, you still need a direct descendant. So it seems, we'll have to find a way to make a compromise. I don't know why, but you're looking for information about mermaids as well, right? Yes, ma'am. Well, for starters, mermaids aren't meant to interfere in the lives of mortals. Even their kind don't approve of that. Really? In fact, generally speaking, creating an 800-year immortal is just flat out forbidden. Despite that, Sobe made you immortal. In other words, this mermaid went out of her way to place a curse on you. Guess that settles it. Her intent wasn't to save me at all. Exactly. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me what made her go that far. But it turns out you're just as clueless as I am. Yep. Then, all we know for sure is that something happened between Sobe and your mother that day. That led to you being made immortal. Whether it was simply to save your life, or for some other reason, there's unfortunately no way of knowing. Honestly, it's kind of confusing for me too. If it was just a case of, I don't know, preserving the bloodline of the Minakuchis who could be the direct descendants and end the curse, why pick Yuza over his mom, right? Because his mom knows all about the Chudi, she knows what she's doing. I guess in the sense of their community, I kind of get why they pick Yuza instead of the mom, but yeah, why did that happen? There's something else that's been bugging me. Can mermaids create 800-year immortals at will? As in, you don't really have to eat their flesh? Actually, you do. You can't become immortal without ingesting a bit of mermaid flesh, even if it's a tiny piece. However, it's not as simple as cutting off a slice. Mermaid flesh withers away the moment it's severed and loses all its efficacy. In order for a mermaid to create an immortal of her own volition, she would have to allow a human to bite her directly. How could that happen without the human's consent? I mean, I was barely conscious when I became an undead boy. I mean, an 800-year immortal. Like I said, even the tiniest piece, a mere scrap of their tail, would do the trick. You could move someone's jaw while they were unconscious and get them to bite. It's not impossible. Damn. Guess it was a lot more forceful than I was imagining. All you have to do is bite a living mermaid and you become immortal? Pretty much. Although I assume few mermaids would consent to that. So that's how it works. But if the flesh has been severed, ingesting it wouldn't extend your lifespan at all, huh? That's right. Ordinarily, anyway. Ordinarily? You mean there's an exception? If a mermaid's flesh is cut within the confines of Ryugu, it won't wither away, it just grows back. Huh. So your ass was in Ryugu? When that's what you were Let's see. While I've got you here, guess I might as well ask. Is there no way to reverse immortality? You wouldn't be the first 800-year immortal to seek that possibility. But unfortunately, the answer is no. The moment you became immortal, you lose your mortal form for good. I see. And is there no way for an 800-year immortal to die other than waiting for their lifespan to end? No. It's simply impossible. That's what makes it a curse. Not that I want to experiment, but what would happen if, say, I threw my body into a furnace or a vat of acid? The instant it resulted in death, you would begin to reform, starting with a part of you with the largest remaining piece of your heart. Every other part of you would then vanish. Ew! No matter how beyond repair your body becomes, it will be healed and you resurrect. I see. On the other hand, you won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal, so no matter how badly hurt you are. For example, taking the furnace scenario you mentioned. If your body remained in the furnace after you resurrected, you would burn to death again and then revive again, and so on in an endless cycle. All while fully conscious. Shit, sounds like hell. My advice, be careful not to fall into any bottomless pits. Right, I'll be sure to keep that in mind if ever I go near one. By the way, you mentioned I'd resurrect from the part around my heart. Does that mean if my head was cut off, only my body would regenerate? Well, yes, that should be the case. But what would happen to my consciousness, my memories, my thoughts? All of that stored in the brain, isn't it? That's a tough one. As I mentioned, every part of you except the one that resurrects will vanish. So it seems likely that everything inside your head, including your consciousness, would vanish too. That could happen? Does that mean my regenerated body would have an entirely new consciousness? Well, it does seem 800-year immortals sometimes have fuzzy memories after they resurrect. But I've never known anyone who tried what you've described. It's possible your consciousness would be reinstated, just carried over to as it was before. Though, it's equally possible that it would be divided or become a new entity. There's no way to know unless you try to decide. Unless you decide to test it out yourself. Divided, huh? What are you thinking? What are you cooking? I feel like there's something he's considering on that, but I don't know what. Look, I wish I could make this easier on you, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Still, as long as you stay put on the island and keep a low profile, I'm prepared to leave you be. You've managed to keep your immortality a secret for 5 years now, after all. Thank you. I swear I'll do everything in my power to not get found out, so please don't arrest me. but I'm curious. What were you intending to do if you found a way to meet Sobe? Honestly, at first I just wanted to thank her for saving me, but after what you told me, that's changed. How so? Well, now I'm more curious to hear about why she decided to make me an 800-year mortal, and about what happened with my mom that day. Me too. Can't say I blame you. And I understand where you're coming from, but it just can't be done. Even if I can't meet her, isn't there some way I could learn the truth? Well, you can't ask her directly or communicate with her in any way. But you know, I heard you have no memory of the incident 5 years ago. Is that true? Huh? Well, yeah. The doctors reckon it's because of shock. Even my memories of meeting a mermaid are really hazy. Still, it may be possible that Sobe's strong thoughts spilled over and impressed themselves in your mind somehow. Strong thoughts? If so, they're likely buried deep within the depths of your subconsciousness. So you're saying that memory still exists somewhere, and I might understand what her intentions were if I just recalled it, but how would I even do that? I don't know. The only piece of advice I have for you is to think back, delve into your memories, and scour them from corner to corner. Delve into my memories? What does that even mean? It's weird though. It's almost as if she wasn't talking to me when she said that. Think about it. Well, you must have encountered Sobe before. All you need to do is locate your memory of that time. Alright then. We better head back or your friend will start to wonder what's happened to you. Alright. Thanks for answering my questions. Girl, we didn't even talk about the Curse of the Raging Waves. Welcome back. Everything okay, Yuza? Of course. If it wasn't, I'd have to make a dramatic entrance. Glad to see you're back to your usual oddball self. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Oh, we can still talk about it, thank God. Okay, breaking the curse. 400 years ago, an Omnioji sealed the entrance to Ryugu in an attempt to contain the Curse of the Raging Waves, and left behind instructions on how the curse could be broken after 400 years had elapsed. There are 3 steps that must be followed. Just 3, huh? First, thou must unbind my seal risen from the depths within the iron box. Second, thou must offer the still-tide mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice to the sanctuary. Third, let those who share the blood of the lost souls of Taishima be the ones to offer appeasement. That should be the wording, if I remember correctly. Let's consider each of the steps in turn. As to the iron box, this refers to the container in which the instructions were kept. It surfaced when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed. Stands to reason that the seal mentioned in the first step must have also appeared somewhere. Oh, wait. I did that! At the start when I was diving! That mysterious symbol that I broke the chains on, I assume it's that. What is the seal anyway? It's an Omnioji's own symbol. The same symbol used to seal the entrance to Ryugu. This is what it looks like. I expect we'll find a mark identical to the one on the map somewhere on the sea floor. The marked location is likely the sanctuary mentioned in the second step. It should be in the vicinity of Kamishima. Oh, actually, something tells me there's a pretty good chance that seal's already been taken care of. Huh? You see, I was diving and I opened it. Coincidence? You see, I found something like that when I was out diving this morning, and I don't know what came over me. I just went ahead and yanked the chains off. You what? Seriously, Yuza? I felt pretty guilty about it at the time, but I'm sure it was the same mark, so that means we've already completed the first step, right? If anything, you could say that unbinding the seal was what all my diving training was for. That's one way of looking at it. In any case, all's well that ends well. Good work, Yuza. Right, moving along. The second step centers around the still-tide mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice. This got to be the mirror Mari Minakuchi found, which we have just retrieved from the shrine in the bay. From what I've heard, that mirror's what's been holding the curse in check all these years. That's right, and now it must be offered to the sanctuary. The former site of Taishima Sanctuary should lie in that area. Perhaps that is the location that we seek. In that case... I reckon the hole where I encountered the Tomokazuki is likely the spot. That makes sense. After all, it only appeared a few months back. I can't think of anywhere else it could be. That does seem likely. The only problem is, there's no way through. Huh? How's that? Well, there's a powerful current in there. Go in too far and it will drag you down to the depths in an instant. That does not strike me as a natural phenomenon. It is possible the sanctuary lies within. And perhaps one must have the still-tide mirror in hand to pass through safely. That makes sense. Yeah, I used to just insta-die when I dove over it. Then it seems the way forward is clear, as far as the first two steps are concerned. Right, that just leaves the third. The final instruction stipulates that a descendant of Taishima Islanders must carry out these tasks, meaning you, Yuza. So that's why I was called here, huh? Well, good thing you already did step 1! Time for you to do step 2. Well, I've already undone the Onyoji seal, so... all that's left is to take the still-tide mirror through the hole and offer it to the sanctuary. We're counting on you, Yuza. If you pull this off, the curse of the raging wave should be broken for good. Let's hop to it then. I'll take you out in the boat. Thanks, Azami. This sounds like a job for the patron saint of diving. The patron saint? Who are you talking about? Don't worry about it. It's a private joke. It's me, Yuza Minakuchi. Well, I dare say that covers about everything we needed to discuss. It's about time you two were on your way. The curse won't break itself. Come on, Yuza, the future of Kamishima is riding on you. Right, I'll do everything I can. Minakuchi Yuza, if you end this curse, I'll see to it that the rumors about you go away and you're hailed as the hero of Kamishima. So get it done. You hear that, Yuza? This is a chance to clear your name for good. Sounds like a fair deal. You can count on me, Mr. Wakamura. Hell yeah. Then I still got a bad ending. I like it for some reason. I can mentally imagine that happening to me. Ready to roll, Yuza? You got that bronze mirror with you? Yep, got it right here. Ready when you are. Since the seal's already taken care of, all you've got to do is check out the hole you found last time, right? Yeah, this'll be a piece of cake. It's just there and back. I could do it in my sleep. Nothing wrong with being confident, but don't get cocky. You still gotta be careful down there. Good luck, Yuza. I'll be waiting for you right here. Guys, I know I'm diver rank 99, but I actually completely forgot how to do this. Actually completely forgot how to do this. Right when it freaking matters. Okay, sure. Dive. I just forgot how to move. That's all. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's just swim towards it with the... Okay, I can do this. With my mouse. Let's go. Does it work? Good. Looks like that powerful current has receded. You should be able to make it through now. Only one way to find out. Dude, does our rope even extend that far? I'm scared a little bit. Think. This place feels vaguely familiar. Have I been here before? Maybe I'm just imagining things. Dude, imagine there's a freaking Mockingbird sticker somewhere here. I would lose it. I doubt it though. This seems like just a narrow tunnel. Oh. It's just the same thing, so just keep diving, I guess. As long as I don't get jump scared. There's a tunnel here. Is this the right way? Oh, he surfaced somewhere. There's an open space here, but it's pitch dark. Could this be the sanctuary? Good thing I brought my flashlight. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna get jump scared. 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 No, 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 no. I'm saving before I do anything. Think. Hmm? It's too dark to see anything, but I can feel a presence. No! Maybe I should try switching on my flashlight. I'm gonna close my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna be peeking half-lidded. Oh, nothing's there. Okay, good. There! Now I can see. Time to have a good look around. The smile fades from my face. Time to have a good look around. Turns into the Mr. Incredible with a frown in monochrome. There's lots of puddles on the floor. I better watch my step. This would be to the left of the entrance, I think. Nothing there, though. Dude, why do I get so nervous when it's dark? The game hasn't even been that scary thus far, and I'm so nervous for some reason. Why? If I turn around, all I see is the way I came through. Right. Hard to get my bearings, but I think this is the right... Nothing there but a wall. Deeper. This way should take me further in. Huh? Because it's been saving all of the spooks for this moment. No, not like this. That's why I feel so nervous streaming Deathmark, the one we do on Fridays. Like, I know we skipped it last week, but we do it on Fridays. It's also a really dark horror game, visual novel thing. I get so nervous, dude. A stone archway over there. Could that be the entrance to Ryugu? I should take a closer look. Are you serious? That's weird. I felt a presence just now, but it vanished the second I switched on my flashlight. From what I saw, the space up ahead doesn't look all that big. I should head in and take a... It's gone when I opened the flashlight? I don't trust that. Saving frantically. Why can I turn the light off? No. 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 Stone archway is the only thing I can look at. It could be the entrance to Ryugu. But nothing happens when I go near it. I guess humans really can't travel there after all. So all I need to do to break the curse is leave the bronze mirror here, right? Right? Maybe I should try to make an offering near the archway. Don't you know? Know what? I know nothing. You need to turn the letter in. Oh my god. I'll try offering the mirror. Let's see. Here goes nothing. Nothing happened. Did that do it? No way. I must have done something wrong. Well, that clearly didn't work. Maybe I should look around or something. I feel like this is the answer. Dude, what is that? Why am I getting cursed? What the hell is that? Why is there a turn back? Am I supposed to run? Like for real, dead ass? Isn't this the curse of the fish? Wait a minute, is that the mermaid Hayase? Not in the flesh, but what's it called? A curse echo, like the imprint of a curse. What if a mermaid's echo indicates the presence of the curse? Right, now's my chance to offer the still-tide mirror. Why can I keep holding off? I'm confused! What if I do it? What happens? Wow, curse of the raging waves, heed my call and trouble us no more. Is it lifting? Did it work? Was I not supposed to do that? Fucking Ayase jump scared, dude. He actually made it back up into the... Okay. Okay. Maybe? Ah, there you are. Good work out there. We felt it the moment you pulled it off. The curse of the raging waves is gone for good. Really? And it's all thanks to you. Indeed, a job well done. The cursed aura that once enveloped the island has faded without a trace. Really? Whew. We sure couldn't tell, but it turns out it worked. You heard that, Yuza? You did it. Yeah, now we can finally relax. Can we? Can we really? There are still parts of my map my story chart that aren't lit up. Well, that's certainly one problem taken care of. Now my assistant and I can focus on another issue that requires our attention. Already? Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Naturally, our convenience is of little concern to the paranormal. There you are, I've been looking all over for you. Huh? Oh, hey Tsukasa, what's up? Not you, I'm talking to Mrs. Shiki. There's a call for you over at the station, ma'am. Call? I suppose this must be a police matter. Understood, I'll head over there right away. You'll have to excuse us, but if there's anything else, feel free to contact me. I will. Thanks for everything. Why do I have goosebumps and feel like I didn't actually do it? Like, she said it's okay. She says she feels like it's been lifted. So I should trust them, but I don't trust them for some reason, even though I've been playing as them this whole time, and I know they genuinely want to lift the curse. I think it's just because I saw Ayase in the dark like that is scaring me. So, Spill, what happened with the curse? It's gone! Yuza ended it! Yay! Nice one, Yuza! You know, I reckon I've got a knack for this. Maybe I'll go into the curse breaking business. Hit me up if you need any other curses broken. Ha! You never know. That might be your one true calling. Maybe it even suits you better than being an Amadiver. Come to think of it, we better let Old Man Wakamura know how it all went down. Where'd he get off to anyway? Don't ask me. Maybe he went home? Probably. How about it, Yuza? Wanna go see him? Yeah, okay. I suppose we did make that deal. But it can wait until after I've had a chance to change clothes and take a breather. I'm beat. Fair enough. Guess it's not like there's any hurry, huh? In the meantime, I'll go work on a boat. Let's meet up later, yeah? As for me, I'll track down Sato and Tsuyu and fill them in. Later! Now, why are we splitting up? No! No, I still fucked up, didn't I? Oh, okay, wait, what? Black screen several hours later with no music, don't scare me. By the way, Yuza, you still haven't given up on finding that mermaid, have you? Any new leads? Sort of. Mrs. Shiki shared some information with me earlier when she pulled me aside. Oh really? Yes, experts on supernatural would know about mermaids too, huh? So what'd she say? Did you find out what you have to do to meet one? Actually, it turns out the mermaid who saved me isn't in this world anymore. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? It means she's gone back to Ryugu, the world beyond. Apparently, it's a place between this world and the world of the dead. Wait, really? Does that mean mermaids aren't from our world? Guess not. Well, sounds like you hit a dead end. It's gonna, like, go horribly wrong, we're gonna die, and it's gonna be like bad ending again. Hey, Mr. Wakamura, you in? We've got to tell you the good news. Yuza did it! He broke the curse, so you better keep up your end of the deal. What's with the silence? If I walk in and he's dead, I swear to God, maybe he didn't hear you? Hey, anybody home? I'm coming in. I'm gonna walk in and he's dead. 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 Huh? The door's already open. That's weird. Mr. Wakamura? What the? I knew it. Wait, how did he die to that? Isn't that the curse of Tomoshige? How did you die to that? I thought we have it. Mr. Wakamura, don't tell me he's... I don't believe it, that wound. Did the curse cause it? But we ended the curse, didn't we? How did this happen? What? Is he meant to die? Or is it because of these two that I hadn't... I don't know. It's completely finished though. It's marked as completely done. So I guess he really dies? I'm gonna hit the phone call with Yumiko because it chronologically happens before Avi's next node, so I guess this might be better to start with. Just when the curse of the raging waves has been lifted, and it seems Kamishima no longer has any curses left to fear, Yumiko receives a phone call that changes everything. This must be it. Is this the psycho caller again? Hello, this is Shiki speaking. Oh no, it's Ide. Mrs. Shiki, it's me, Ide from the Mie Police Department. Oh, Detective Ide, what is it? Right after we got your call, we went to look into Yamashina and that Ikoma guy you mentioned was working for him. Oh, that's right. How did it go? We've had one curse, yes, but what about second curse? And third curse? And fourth curse? Well, that's for sure. We found the old man murdered in his own home. What? It's Yamashina who's dead. I think Ikoma is a curse bear. But how is he doing this? We confiscated it. What on earth happened to Yamashina? Well, we tried getting in touch with his secretary first, but he wasn't responding to any attempts to contact him. So we went to his house together and ended up having to use a spare key to get in there, as there wasn't anyone else around. After looking around for a bit, we found what looked like a cell in one of the outlying buildings that had been shut up tight. A cell? Like a jail cell? Yep, we found Yamashina there, collapsed in a pool of blood. We called an ambulance right away, but we could tell at a glance it was already too late. That bad, was it? Worse than bad. Just remembering it sends a shiver down my spine. He had this massive wound, like a sharp blade sliced through his torso, bone and all. What? First thing that came to mind was the skeletons in the Toba place. Pretty reminiscent, don't you think? Very, but it couldn't be. Do we have an estimated time of death yet? We're still investigating, but the blood wasn't even dry. I'd put it within the past few hours. Curse stone housing the curse of Tomoshige has been in my possession the entire time. There's no way anyone could have used it. My thoughts exactly. Yamashina's quite a big shot in politics and business around these parts. There's worry news of his death might cause a stir, so the higher-ups will probably want us to keep the mum about it for now. I see. That might be for the best, yes. Weren't there a load of rumors about succession crisis going on with him? There were indeed, although according to the man himself, he had already chosen his successor and handed the will to his lawyer to boot. Whoa, really? That should make things more smooth, I guess. Wait, you don't think there's a possibility that might have served as a motive? You mean the culprit might have been mad they weren't chosen as his successor? I can see that if he hadn't left a will, but you said he had, right? True. Perhaps they didn't know about it? Either way, there are way more people out there who'd want Yamashina dead than you can shake a stick at. Finding our culprit based on motive will probably prove tricky. You see. Still, I can't imagine you'd be able to swing a katana in that tiny little room. This wouldn't be the work of some supernatural phenomenon again, would it? I'm afraid that's looking quite likely. Ah, jeez. You sure do some terrifying things with curses. What if the person who's in the will did him in? That's what I think. If the person who's in the will is Ikoma, I feel like it's Ikoma. I think Ikoma is the bad, like the big bad overall. And he's probably the one who ended him and Mr. Wakamura, but I'm just confused how. Was there a second part to the curse of Tomoshige that he was hiding from us? I wonder. How are we even meant to investigate this stuff? Our usual methods don't mean a thing if you can just curse someone to death like that. Ikoma. Oh yeah, we looked into it and we were able to confirm that Yamashina had a man called Kipe Ikoma working for him. And from what I hear, this guy's also wanted for solicitation of murder. He is, although we only have a testimony to go on right now, so we can't say anything for certain. Still, having the same name as the victim in the Toba skeleton case is pretty damn confusing. It seems Ikoma gave a curse stone to a dangerous tool. Gave a curse stone, a dangerous tool that lets you curse others to death, to a local woman with the intent of causing a massacre. Jeez, it's scary to think there are tools like that around. Wait, what happened with that woman then? From what we heard, she seems to have escaped to the mainland. Oh damn, really? I'll put a warrant out for her arrest then. Thank you, detective. I'll let you know the details later. Sorry, she's actually dead, but we're not gonna say that part, I guess. Oh yeah, about Ikoma? Someone apparently spotted his company car outside of Yamashina's place today. So I had a warrant put out for him as a person of interest. Impressive quick thinking. Well done, detective. By the way, there's a high chance that Yamashina was killed by a curse contained in one of those curse stones I just mentioned. Oh man, I figured that might be the case. If Ikoma did indeed stop by Yamashina's house today, he's looking increasingly suspect. Yeah, looks like we need to prioritize tracking him down. But it sounds like the guy was a favorite of Yamashina's, if anything. If he really is the culprit, what could have driven him to kill the man he owed so much to? I can only assume they had some sort of falling out, perhaps over the matter of succession or the like. I assumed that Ikoma was the successor Yamashina mentioned, but it seems that wasn't the case. Either way, we can definitely say he's up to something, especially if the solicitation of murder stuff is true. I'll step up the pace of the search for him, and you two take care of that too, alright? I'll get in touch if there's anything else to share. Please do. Oh, I'm scared. Well, I'm not as scared as when I was using the freaking, like, undersea cave all by myself and got jump scared by Hayase, but... the element of the unknown is taking me out. Okay. From the sounds of things, we should make dealing with this Ikoma our first priority. I wonder how Cersei and Abby fared in their search. Oh no. Oh no, is it bad in this case that we have killed Kikuko and Avi still has the Tamatebako? Is that gonna get him screwed over? I imagine they've made it back to the mainland by now, but we've yet to hear anything from them. Ikoma might still have access to this curse too. The situation's more dangerous than I thought. We should probably get back to the mainland as soon as possible. About that, it seems the last ferry off the island has already left for today. Oh, darn it, that means we're stuck here as well! We'll have to stay on Kamishima for tonight, yes. I'll arrange somewhere to stay. Nothing to be done about it, I suppose. Thank you, Soto. It won't be long before the sun sets. Yet I can't help but feel that there's another storm brewing on the horizon. No, me too! Me too, bestie. We're screwed! Not to Zoom post, but we're screwed! Despite being tasked by Yumiko to search for Ikoma, Avi, who had fulfilled the goal of his trip, and Cersei, feeling better with the curse of the raging waves cleared, chose not to return to the mainland right straight away and have fun sightseeing on Kamishima. We're screwed! Have you figured out the mystery? We're in the middle of it. We're in the thick of it. How many burbs do you have? I have 18, I think. Let me double check. I think it's 18 though. Not that. Yeah, we have 18. We're missing 2. Oh, we're screwed. Oh dear. We were doing so much better after the curse got lifted. I didn't notice the time. It's like we've got answers to several things, Swaggy, but now I have more questions. Specifically about Yuza's circumstances of being an immortal, and also this Ikoma guy. How is he still cursing people? You're really close to the end of the game now? Oh my god, I kind of feel it, not gonna lie. Seeing as we've dispelled the curse of the raging waves. We got so carried away with sightseeing, it's already pitch black out there. You're right. Time sure flies. The last ferry already left, so I guess we'll have to find a place to stay for the night. Shouldn't we be heading back to the mainland to go after Ikoma? I have the feeling that Ikoma came to you here. 18 out of 20, you're really close? Hell yeah. Well, there's only so much we can do now. It's not as though we're being paid for it, so let's not lose sleep over it. I see. Very pragmatic of you. No, I don't want to be standing in the middle of the road in the middle of the darkness when there's a guy with a curse out there who could just kill me. And Avi still has the Tama Tobacco and I killed Kikuko, so I don't know. I feel like those screwed me over, but I don't know for real. Like, it's scary! Although it's not that late yet, it gets dark quite quickly after the sun sets and the streets empty out just as fast. Illuminated only by the dim glow of a few street lights and stars, the island feels calm. Calm?! Shit, I'm more concerned about Ikoma standing there in the darkness. Isn't that him? Isn't that him? Cersei, look behind you! There's a killer! Earlier, Cersei guided us while sightseeing around Kamishima. Most importantly, she seemed to be enjoying herself. It must be a relief to not have to deal with the cursed aura hanging over the island anymore. We seriously lost track of time, though. Cersei, look behind! I'm even afraid to... By getting our hands in the Tama Tobacco, I'd say the main objective of this trip has been accomplished. No need to stress ourselves out any further. It's going quite dark anyway. We should find a place to sleep. I'm actually nervous to look around to see if there's a mockingbird here just because that dude is fucking menacingly standing there. But I'm gonna do it. If I die, I die. Ah! He got closer! When I looked away, I heard his footsteps. I couldn't look back fast enough. Cersei, don't look behind you, but there's a scary man. Whoa, there's someone there. I didn't even talk to Cersei. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so concerned. Well, I thought I recognized the voice. So it was you, Mr. Barnum. Mr. Ikoma. Gulp. I'll leave the talking to you. Huh? Weren't you the one put in charge of the search? I'm counting on you to get the info we need. Okay, leave it to me. Ah! Cersei! You can't do this to me! There's a scary man behind you! Well, since he's standing right next to me already, I'm gonna look around. Alright. I get the shivers just looking at this guy. What a creep! I agree. Agree. What? How did Ikoma get to Kamishima Island? Wasn't he afraid of the— Oh, shit! I get it. I get it. This guy is the guy who's hated by the ocean. This guy is probably the unlisted guy on the Southern Sea disaster. And because I cleared the curse of the raging waves, this guy was like, oh, I can go now. Oh, fuck! I opened the road for him! Is that why Yuza had so many chances to— No, now's not the time. Shit! I didn't know! Oh, I've screwed us all. It's sorry. I'm sorry. We're dead. You're dead, Avi. I'm sorry. He's getting the Tama Tobacco. So... When did you get to Kamishima? Did I surprise you? I arrived on a chartered boat just before sunset. And now, just wait a moment. Didn't you say you had a fear of the sea and boats were a no-go? You gotta keep your character traits straight, else proofreaders are gonna tear you apart, you know. Well, it appears my condition was miraculously cured earlier today, so I was able to come here earlier. After all, miraculously cured, is it? Oh, come on. You're just gonna throw in convenient plot devices like that? It's a total disservice to the art. Whatever. I have more important things to ask you. A whole lot of things, as a matter of fact. Sure, what is it? Oh, whatever you do, don't say the business card! Why did you ask us to Kamishima to search for the still tide mirror? Ah, well, simple enough. If something like the curse of the raging waves truly existed in this water, surely it would be best to see it lifted, no? And it seems it has in fact been dispelled. You did not disappoint, Mr. Barnum. Oh, well, it's not like we actually did anything to lift it, though. Is that so? We did learn a bronze mirror who once belonged to Princess Hatsune, who was sacrificed to appease— Yeah, belonged to Princess Asune, who was sacrificed to appease the curse, however. I feel you, Cersei. I feel you so much right now. And Mr. Ikoma, how did you know that the curse of the raging waves was lifted? Well, to be honest, it's hard to put into words. But it seems as though I've got a little bit of spirit sense myself. I suppose the curse must have been what caused the ominous aura to surround this island before, no? I see. I suppose with a bit of spirit sense, someone with a bit of spirit sense would be able to tell whether the curse was still around with ease. Cersei's like, this guy's fucking sus! I agree. In any case, since the curse has been dispelled, the matter of the bronze mirror is also settled. You have my thanks. I suppose you're right. You're welcome. Oh, I can't. I can't. Dangerous topics. So about Atsuza Somikawa, the descendant of Taishima. Oh, I don't remember telling you her name. Ha! It's no obstacle to a man of my caliber. We figured it out in no time. Did you now? Very impressive. I suppose I ought to apologize on her behalf. She's rather difficult to deal with, is she not? So did you manage to get a hold of the Tamatebako? What? That was a dangerous topic too. Not at all! Not at all! I have no idea what that could possibly be. I'm an awful liar too, huh? Come again? From what I understand, she was last seen going out to sea on a boat with a foreigner. And she had evidently been missing ever since. Forgive me, it seems my hesitation to introduce you to her has caused some inconvenience. No, really. Don't worry about it. So you were after the Tamatebako too, Mr. Ikoma? How come you're so calm when you already know what happened? Believe me, there were times when I wasn't, but... At this point, things like that no longer matter for me. Things like... what? The Tamatebako. In fact, it seems as though I no longer have any use for it. I admit, there's always been some tension between us, but what do you say? Why don't we put it behind us? No. No. No! We're not putting it behind us. Fuck you. Whatever has become of Miss Somikawa is no longer of any concern to me. In hindsight, I suppose I should have introduced you much sooner. Oh, you must be misunderstanding. Fine. So let me get straight to the point. You know a woman named Kikuko Tsutsui, don't you? Just came right out and said it. Kikuko Tsutsui? Ah yes, the young woman from Kamishima who used to work at my company. Was that her name? You used that girl as a pawn in one of your schemes, didn't you? We nearly died because of her, you know. I beg your pardon? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anything about that. I most certainly did not put her up to anything so heinous. Oh, so you're saying you didn't give her a curse stone then? To help her get recognized by Yamashina since she was his illegitimate child or something like that? A curse stone? Unkakudono's illegitimate child? What on earth are you talking about? You really have no idea? Don't try to pull a quick one on me. Who filled your heads with such nonsense? As a matter of fact, we heard it straight from Kikuko Tsutsui herself. She told you all that? Where is she now? I demand to know what compelled her to come up with such a ridiculous story. She's not around anymore, so I'm afraid talking to her won't be an option. Ah, I see. Anyway, whatever she told you, that girl is delusional. What a troublesome fantasy she's crafted. Indeed. Do you really think so? So who did she get the curse stone from then? I'm afraid I know no more than you. I don't believe you. I suppose we only have Kikuko's word for it, but she seemed lucid enough. I wonder. I've got no idea who to believe anymore. I'm fucking dead, I guess. Then what about the business card you gave me? It was the target of the curse. Care to explain that? Excuse me? I'm afraid I don't quite follow. The symbol on your business card turned out to be the marker for the curse. Dear me, this is the first time I've heard of such a thing. Oh, so you didn't know? Of course not. That emblem is a treasured symbol that Unkakudono bestowed upon me when my company was founded. Unkakudono? You mean Yamashina? So then you had really no idea? You said it was used as a curse marker? That is a serious accusation. Well... You're implying that Unkakudono was behind such a scheme? It's outrageous! But you have to admit, it's not hard to come to that conclusion. These groundless accusations are deeply insulting and absolutely infuriating. I will not tolerate such insolence from anyone. I honestly expected more from you. Alright, calm down. Sorry, we'll look into it some more, okay? Yeah, okay, but why did you creep up on me in the dark alley when I wasn't looking? Very well, it's the least you could do. The sheer audacity. Cersei, your reactions have been killing me this whole time. Insulting a man's business card and benefactor. How utterly disgraceful. I insist that you take it all back. I truly am deeply sorry. Just overwhelmingly apologetic from the bottom of my sorry heart. The reason for coming. Why are you here? So why did you come all the way out here to Kamishima? That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. More than anything else, I would like to take care of my business right away. And what might that be? I actually wanted to ask you about it. I believe there's a woman by the name of Sato living here on the island. You wouldn't happen to know her whereabouts, would you? Sato? Oh, right. I think I met a woman with that name earlier today, but I have no idea where she might be now. I see. So you're not familiar with her? Very well. Thank you so much. My apologies for keeping you. I need to continue my search. I'll take my leave now. Are you Tomoshige? Like, did Tomoshige actually survive all of that? Are you Tomoshige? Yeah, good luck with that. Watch him be like, it's me, Tomoshige. I'm immortal too. You sure about letting him go? Wouldn't it be better to restrain him? Well, there wasn't enough evidence to do so. You actually think he's innocent and Yamashina was the one pulling the strings the whole time? Impossible! He's dead! I don't think we know enough to judge. Well, it's not like he can get off the island that easily, so maybe we should just report that we saw him. Good point. He mentioned he chartered a boat. Maybe we could mark it to keep an eye on it. Turns out, staying another night on Kamishima was the right call after all. Gotta hand it to myself. I'm a genius. Anyway, let's just go and report to Mrs. Shiki and call it a day. Oh, Mrs. Shiki, Ikoma is here and he's scaring me. He's scary. I need to see this. I need to see this. Kipe Ikoma is the prime suspect behind Yamashina's death. Having asked Cersei and the others to search for him, Yumeko hears what they have to tell her. I have to see her. At the Torii Gate. Okay. I see. So we can be certain that Kipe Ikoma is on Kamishima right now. Yep, no doubt about it. From what I gathered from the islanders just now, there are signs that someone landed in a boat in the gulf on the other side of the island. That must have been Ikoma. So he's come like a moth to the flame. Ma'am, that sounded a bit diabolical. I think the fatigue is starting to get to you. I feel safer when we're all together like this. Oops, I clicked off the game by accident. The darkened townscape stretches out before us, silent and still. I thought lifting the curse of the raging waves would see it return to its peaceful fishing town it was previously, but it seems the shadow looming over Kamishima won't be dispelled until we deal with whatever's lurking out there in the darkness. Visibility. It's like having night goggles. Just gotta check for any mockingbirds. I know we've seen so many here. It's just, you know, might as well. Okay. Alright, we're good. If you're all together, you can be killed together all at once, leaving no one searching for you. Oh god. You're right. I've worked with Soto for a long time now, but I don't think I've ever seen him sleep unguarded in front of others. He's used to sleeping outside too. I wonder what his day-to-day life is normally like. We'll all die together. Despite the strength of her abilities, Cersei's still a child. I was worried about keeping her up so late. But apparently, exorcists do most of their work at night, so she usually starts feeling more energetic around this time. Is it just me, or is this industry something of a bad influence? It is. Avi has ended up being quite the key figure in all this, although I doubt that was his intention at all. Those driven by their dreams, rather than profit, do have a tendency to drag in everyone else with them in their wake, for better or for worse. I suppose that's a bit rich coming from me, though. True, but that's okay. Why would Ikoma have come all the way to Kamishima? There's a good chance he's responsible for Yamashina's murder too. We have to tread carefully. It's been one thing after another with this case. I'm getting pretty worn out. When did you find the time to go getting information from the islanders, Soto? Ah yes, I took advantage of our rest break earlier to make a few inquiries. I appreciate the hard work, but shouldn't you have taken the time to rest? Stopping to take a breather every now and then is important too. I'm afraid that's a bit difficult in this line of work. A single moment of complacency could prove fatal. I sometimes really do wonder if we live in the same world. Since when was society so violent? That's it, right? Oh, you have more to say? Just make sure to rest when you can, alright? Don't push yourself too hard. No need to worry, I'll be sure to get enough rest. Thank you for your concern. That's it? Okay, that's it for you. What about Cersei? I was sure you and Avi would have returned to the mainland by now. I had no idea you were still in Kamishima. Ah, well, we were having so much fun sightseeing, time just got away from us. You were sightseeing the whole time? I suppose it worked out for the best, so I can't complain. Oh, okay. Okay, that's all. So, Avi, let's get down to business. Still, from what you've said about him, your description of Ikomo is quite different from what we've heard about the man on our end. We could hardly believe our ears either, to think Yamashina had been killed by a curse. And the police are searching for Ikoma as a suspect in his murder. Talk about a bombshell. Yeah, it was a real surprise. And you say that Ikoma seemed to have no idea about either curse stones or what Kikuko Tsutsui was planning? That's right. He swore the accusations against him were absurd, all while looking innocent as a lamb. It's possible he's just feigning ignorance. I wouldn't believe him so easily myself. We have no proof of his crimes, after all. All he has to do is pretend he knows nothing and our hands are tied. True. Still, there's a warrant out there for his arrest now. No? Can't you throw a book at him here and there and be done with it? It would be dangerous to do anything rash. I'd like to at least get a better idea of his intentions before making a move. Still, with Soto and Cersei here, I don't think we should have anything to fear from paranormal phenomena. If worse comes to worse, surely you two could restrain him by force? Well, we could probably deal with most things. But in the event we couldn't, the situation would likely end up being completely hopeless. Right. I don't even want to imagine what sort of situation that would be. Did you see where Ikoma headed when you parted ways with him? Sorry, I don't really remember. But if he chartered a boat to get here and stopped it in the Gulf, wouldn't we be able to nab him eventually if we hung around there? Unfortunately, I don't think it would be so simple. If he stopped it somewhere out of the way, we would struggle to find it in this darkness. That's true. Well, if we really get stuck, I should be able to find out where he is using dowsing. Just let me know and I'll give it a shot. I thought your target had to have some sort of spiritual energy for you to find it. That's right, but he said himself he had some spirit sense. And he has a pretty unique aura, too. I think it would work. That would be a huge help. We'll keep it in mind. Oh, I don't like that he's out there. You know, I find it hard to believe that a young man would be capable of such a foul crime. But what if he isn't a young man? Oh, Avi, you're so gullible. Because if you think about it, Yumeko has never seen him in person. If he is an 800-year immortal, she'll clock him the moment she sees him. Heartless, the lot of you. You wouldn't even consider the possibility that this is all one big misunderstanding? You know. Oh, okay. So he's done here. He's done talking. Think. It really has been one thing after another. I'm getting pretty worn out. By the way, is it true that Mr. Ikoma can use curses without a curse stone? Based on what we've heard of the scene of Mr. Yamashina's murder, I think we have to conclude that he can. For some reason. So it is possible. What's your assistant over there think? Oh, good idea. Let's see what Soto has to say. What do you think, Soto? How likely is it that Ikoma could use that curse without a spirit stone? Ah, yes, about that. There have indeed been cases of powerful psychics using spirits of the dead to cast curses on others. Paranormasight 1 reference! However, doing so requires a great deal of skill. Only a handful of people would be capable of such a feat. And even fewer would be able to do so with a curse capable of killing people in a single blow, let alone over a distance. That man did say he had a bit of spirit sense. I suppose that wouldn't be enough, though? Not at all. My thoughts exactly. I see. Though, if I were to speculate... What? Are you gonna tell me he's actually Tomoshige, and since it's his own curse, he can cast it? So there is something? Curses are not always born from spirits of the dead, you see. If a number of people were to harbor strong grudges for decades, even centuries, that grudge itself could become a curse. I see. The supernatural equivalent of strength in numbers, eh? You could say that. Still, it would take a large number of people holding a grudge over an extremely long period of time to achieve. Have you ever considered giving the Higurashi series a shot at some point? I have given, not the Higurashi series, but Umineko consideration. I have it in my library, actually. It's just that it's a very long game, right? I know Umineko is one of the longest visual novels ever. And for Higurashi, I'm not sure. Like, I tried watching a bit of the anime and then I stopped partway through. Coward. No, for some reason it was part cowardice and part disbelief. I could not believe, like, in the first few episodes, I could not believe how dumb the main character was. I can't remember the exact scenario, but I was imagining it, like, I think I remember it was somewhere around the time where the main character got his, like, I know it wasn't far in. I know it was like 2-3 episodes at most, maybe 4 if we stretch it. But he got like his food laced with a bunch of needles and stuff and all that from his friends, and then he opens the fucking door on his own and all that. I'm like, why would you do this? Why are you doing this? I think the first arc is literally the worst possible route. That's why I kept doing things where I was thinking, why is he doing this? That's probably why. Though the anime is quite long too, I think I could hypothetically try to watch it again. Maybe not alone. Too much of a coward. But but definitely Umineko I'd play someday. I don't know if I would stream it though, because it's really, really long. Okay, I suppose it's a bit unlikely Ikoma would have access to a curse like that. Unless, right? Cersei's thinking. That's why curse stones are so dangerous. This allows access to even amateurs to use highly potent curses. You heard that just now, I hope? Yes, I'm sorry already. Still, something doesn't quite sit right with me about all this. Ikoma must have known how it would be harder to escape pursuit here. What could have brought him here despite that risk? Oh, I can shine some light on that, actually. I believe he said he was looking for a girl named Sato. Seemed awfully keen on finding her, too. Sato? You don't mean Sato Shiranami? Oh, you know her then? We do. A girl with quite unique circumstances, to be sure. Could that be why Ikoma is looking for her? But what is he planning? Unique circumstances, eh? Chances are high Ikoma is still looking for Sato, then it would be in our best interest to find her first. If nothing else, it would put us in a good position to bargain with him. Agreed. We should try to... Is something wrong? You said that Ikoma arrived on this island before sundown, yes? We did indeed. If he's really that keen on finding her, it surely wouldn't take him that long to do so. Finding a single girl in a small island like this shouldn't be difficult. All he would do is ask around, no? You have a point. I doubt he's been wandering in circles all this time. Maybe he isn't looking for her that seriously after all? Or maybe he had some other business he wanted to take care of first? You there! I finally found you! Shotaro! And who do we have here? If I'm not mistaken, that would be Mr. Wakamura's son, Shotaro. You're from the police, right? You've got to help me. My old man, he's... Mr. Wakamura? Has something happened to him? He's dead. What? Mr. Wakamura was found cut down in his own home? You're not saying... The clinic doctor's taking a look now. I saw the wound. There's no way he could have survived that. I tried to call the police, but Yusa Minakuchi told me to come get you instead. I see. Thanks for letting us know. We'll be right there right away. Ma'am, given the timing, can we assume this is Ikoma's handiwork? Chances are high, yes. If you don't mind me, mister, did a man named Ikoma drop by your house at all? What? Ikoma? You're saying he's the one who killed my old man? Calm down. You know him then? He's in his 20s. He's wearing a suit, though he looks really old for his age. Yes! Yes, that's him! I met him earlier today! You met him? When? Today, just before sunset, a man I'd never seen came up to me. He said he was the head of an event company and had come here to gather information or something. And I'm pretty sure his name on the business card was Ikoma. What? He gave you his business card? Yeah, what about it? And he said he was here to gather information? What happened to looking for Sato Shiranami? Wait, Sato? You're saying Sato has something to do with that guy? Alright, everyone. I'm going to head to the Wakamura house with Shotaro here. Soto, I live searching for Sato Shiranami to you, Cersei, and Avi. Find her before Ikoma does and take her into your custody. I'm counting on you. Understood. Wait, we have to help out too? Please do. The more people we have on hand, the better. Now, Shotaro, lead the way. Distinctly Ikoma-shaped silhouette in the back. Guys! Guys, it's over! It's cooked! We're dead! Huh? Wait, over there! That's him! Ikoma! What? I know exactly what you want me to do. You want me to see my vision and then he's like immortal or some shit. I knew it! I guessed right! Are you actually Tomoshige? This aura! I knew it! Ma'am, is he? There's no doubt about it. He's an 800-year immortal. He noticed us. No, no! He's running away! Ma'am, should I give chase? Please do. Follow him and find out where he's headed. On it. Don't be reckless. Keep your guard up and be careful. It looks like we have a change of plan. Cersei, Avi, you're coming with me. Let's go. Avi be like, okay, I guess. Dude! Distinctly Ikoma-shaped background. Dude. Dude, no way. I 100% planned for that to be my final node, but I think I should do this. I think I should do this before I end off this one of Sato. Sato hides in the Kantekisho ruins at night where she comes face to face with someone. Real name. It's Ikoma, isn't it? And he's gonna be like, it's me, Tomoshige. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Who might you be? Fuck! I knew it was him! It sure was a hassle to get out here. Looks like I made it just in time. Huh? You're not an easy one. You aren't an easy one to find, you know. But I'm glad we finally get to meet again, my dear Osato. I knew it was you. Could you please answer my question? Who are you? Are you being serious? This isn't one of your usual silly acts? Come on now, really? You forgot me after what? Just 400 years? That stings, you know. 400 years? Think. Okay, so I know this guy claims to be Kipe Koma, who is apparently another 800-year immortal. There's so many of us just walking around out here. But that's not the real issue. I need to know who he really is, not who he claims to be. I don't think he's about to just come out and tell me. He enjoys being cryptic. Though I didn't expect him to just say he knew me 400 years ago. That's a huge clue. Who exactly was he 400 years ago? If I give a little push, maybe I can draw it out. But man, did I really come across that spaced out even back then? Oof. So you're saying you know me from 400 years ago? Immortal inflation is crazy, dude. There's already 3 of us. Well, we never met directly then. I can hardly believe it. He's getting closer. Who would have thought my dear Osato was Princess Hatsune all along? Huh? How do you know I used to be called Hatsune? Back then, 400 years ago, I never realized it was you. So sorry about that. Huh? He knew about me? The story goes that Princess Hatsune was offered up to hold down the curse of the raging waves, sleeping for ages down there, huh? Who knew immortality could be put to such a creative use? Man, truly selfish, admirable stuff brings a tear to my eye. I can't quite say Tomoshige, though. I'm having a difficulty here. He's calling her Osato. The first guy I think of who says Osato plus his curse ability is making me think Tomoshige. But also, he's saying 400 years ago, which is not Tomoshige, and he's talking about Princess Hatsune. So it would be someone... But unless they were both the same person this whole time... Wait, we'll just keep talking to him. Maybe we'll get it. Cinema. True. Not really. There wasn't any other choice. And I wasn't actually asleep, so it was pretty awful. So, also, could you please answer my question instead of going off on your own tangent? Well, it turns out the resentment I bore was heavier than the curse you were holding back. I just told you to stop. Hey, wait a second. The resentment you bore? Thanks to that, ever since then, anytime I got near Taishima's waters, a raging storm would well up. Every time. I've tried countless times over the 400 years, but each and every time my ship went under. I've had my fair share of trouble too, you know. But that would make you the Raging Waves curse bearer. Alright, I guess I ended up becoming quite the legend here on Kamishima, didn't I? There's only one person you could really be then. Oh, sounds like you finally remembered me. Although centuries would have passed, would you be so kind as to address me again? Come, call me by my real name once more. Wait. Guys, it'll be really funny if I type the wrong name. Let me just open the tragedy of Taishima. Is he the guy who caused all of this shit to happen? Bob! Yo, my god, it's Bob! No. Where is that file? Invasion of Taishima. Is this the long one? This is the long one? Okay, Odonowago is a short. Kuki Navy has been gaining influence within the clan, found himself in the curse lines, whatever. Komatsu Sadamune approached him with intriguing information. Mermaids in the thingy. Okay, ordered Sadamune to capture the mermaids, bring them back to him. Kuki Sumitaka, Yoshitaka's nephew and guy of the clan at the time, strongly approaching Taishima. It was Sumitaka who had been protecting the mermaids. Okay. So Sumitaka protecting the mermaid. He's the good guy. Definitely not him. The bad guy is either Yoshitaka or Komatsu Sadamune. Because Komatsu Sadamune... Opposition to Yoshitaka's plan. Komatsu Sadamune learned of this. He reported to Yoshitaka. John Bob Kurtzman! John Kurtzman! I've missed him. No, I didn't miss him. Well... I have two choices here. Sadamune's forces swept across the island. He captured Hayase, ordered his men to do stuff. Sadamune didn't die there. Sadamune died when he raged the island. So I'm gonna try either Sadamune or Yoshitaka, but I think it's Sadamune. Let's try. Then I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna lose it. Sadamune. Is he wrong? Oh, it's right. Okay, it's right. That's right. Komatsu Sadamune, vassal of the Kuki clan and commander of the raid on Taishima. I knew it. So the Raging Waves curse bearer wasn't a descendant. It was you, the commander himself. Which means this is all your fault. You caused all of this to happen. Everything that happened to Taishima and the mermaids. Yeah, enough of that. What the? You just put it off like that? Enough? Are you serious? We're in the Showa era now. Digging up ancient history won't change anything. Besides, my whole army was sunk with Taishima. Had a pretty rough time too, you know. I don't feel sorry for you in the slightest. Lucky for me, I was immortal. Otherwise, I'd have definitely died alongside them. How can you seriously stand there and play victim with a straight face? My side's the sadder tale. Botched the mission, lost all my men, and I couldn't even go back to the army. I'd worked so hard to join the Kuki clan, and yet everything was back to square one. Years on the road with no real purpose. Hundreds of years since then, through the Edo period to now, constantly changing names and identities. It was all so tough. Most people would hear my tale and show some compassion, you know. No, not at all. Well, I could not care less. Honestly, I don't. Ah, right. You were just sleeping through it all, so you wouldn't understand the pain I had to go through. Oh, shut it. I was conscious the whole time and my memories are all scrambled because of it. I see your furious attitude hasn't changed a bit. I love it. And I see you still never listen to anyone. Hold on. What am I talking about? Am I starting to remember something? Oh well, I guess think is all I got. Aside from looking at him. So he really is Komatsu Sadamune, the man who led the attack on Taishima 400 years ago. Don't think we'd ever met in person, but I never imagined he'd also be an 800-year mortal. So he used what he learned from the mermaids to worm his way into the Kuki clan and build a name for himself. I mean, I know better than most that he'd have a rough time trying to fit in as just another member of society. But if that means putting himself above everyone else, that's where I draw the line. Still, why is he being so arrogant with me? Think, the Kuki clan. Do I know this man from my past? I don't remember a thing about him, and I can't imagine ever getting along with him ever. Still, there's one thing I have to ask him. Before anything else, there's something I need to ask. Go on. I was wondering, did you come to the southern coast of Kamishima about 5 years ago? Yes, well, deduced. You mean the day they called the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster, right? Yeah, fuck you. But do the Kuki clan run? Cookie run. I was keeping an eye on Mari Minakuchi, or should I say, the Somikawa line. I figured if I timed it right, I might be able to snatch some mermaid flesh when they returned to Ryugu. What? You were out at sea then? You caused the raging waves? Oh yeah, pulled some strings with the local fishermen and headed out. The moment we hit the area, a massive storm formed. It wasn't just my ship either, a whole bunch of others got caught up too. What a day! Mari Minakuchi went missing, I didn't find my mermaid. It was a total disaster. No way, you're the reason that disaster happened 5 years ago? Do you even realize what the people of Kamishima went through because of that disaster? Huh? Come on, I needed mermaid flesh to get into good with Ungakudono. What else was I supposed to do? You know how it is, can't live a normal life without a family register these days. Every few decades, once the old one gets tricky to use, I always need to find a new one. Around that time, I just started with a new identity of a young man named Kipe Ikoma. I was just trying to get results fast. Got a little impatient. Can't really blame me, can you? I can, and I will! How could someone be so selfish and heartless? I can't even begin to describe how furious I am right now. Forget trying to reason with him. He's beyond forgiveness. I mean, yeah, just look at his history. What he did 400 years ago. You could tell. Whoa, easy. Come on now, my dear Osato. Just relax. You won't get far trying to apprehend me anyway. It might be better for you to just hear me out. What's that supposed to mean? It means our little chat hasn't arrived on our main talking point just yet. See, today is the day the curse of the raging waves has been lifted at last. That's the only reason I could come here in person. And trust me, I've got a very specific reason for coming here and talking with you. What? What is it? Can't recall who he is, but just being near him annoys me somehow. It's not just his attitude, it feels deeper than that. There's some kind of buried connection. Why can I look at my surroundings? Kantekisho ruins are quieter than usual. Only the rustle of trees and murmur of waves fill the air. Fuck you. Murder. I don't know, Sato doesn't exactly have any attack skills. Right. You've been looking for me, haven't you? What exactly do you want? Don't tell me you also plan to hand me over to that Onkakudono person. Ah, well, yeah, that was the plan at first. You know how it goes. Nothing wins a person's power's favor like the promise of immortality. If someone's actually achieved it, all the better. You would be the literal living proof in an offering all in one. Couldn't you have just used yourself as proof? What? Don't be stupid. That would blow my cover. Think it through a bit, will you? Right, of course. Besides, I have my own goals. I needed mermaid flesh to achieve them. Trying to find mermaids would be so much easier with someone in power backing me. Yeah, well, I couldn't care less about your goals. Huh, fair enough. To be honest, I don't really care about that goal anymore either. Onkakudono's gone now, and besides, I found you! Huh? The real reason I came here, my true goal, the whole damn point of this all. Me? Indeed, I'm not just looking for any 800-year immortal. I want you, Sato Shiranami. You. Whoa, 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 what are you even saying? We've never even met, did we? There's no connection between Komatsu Sadamune and me. Oh, you're still not getting it? It's odd, I figured you would be desperate. The one desperate to see me. You really don't remember? Tomoshige? Probably. Remember what? That Komatsu Sadamune crap was all a name I borrowed 400 years ago. Wasn't my real one. Ever was. You and I go way further back than that, Sato. Our bond is so much deeper. What are you talking about? Further than that? After all, you still hold on to the bronze mirror I gave you, no? Kept it close all this time? Wait, the mirror? Go on, say it. You remember, don't you? That's it. I know who he really is. Tomoshige! Taira no Tomoshige! At last, I'm glad you finally remembered. Correct. Welcome back, Osato of Kusawa. Wait, Kusawa? Oh. Ah, that's right! Files updated. Oh! Biography of Tomoshige. I think they added something here. Girl named Sato was living in Kusawa village. She joined the Omnio. Okay, I think it's near the end, the update, right? A mermaid. Tomoshige's death. Aftermath. Here you go. There was none who ever saw Tomoshige again, faded like the marks of memory. At the same time, Kusawa village found itself in an uproar following the return of Sato, who had been employed in the service of the Heike. But after it was discovered she'd somehow become immortal, she was shunned by others who had found her newfound state unsettling, and she soon left the village for parts unknown. Fragmented version of these events would go on to be passed down orally, becoming one of the Yaobikuni legends to this day. And then I guess here at the bottom, here, the truth of Komatsu Sadamune. The vassal who goaded Kuki Yoshitaka into invading Taishima was in fact Taira no Tomoshige, who had eaten mermaid flesh and gained unnatural longevity. Unable to let go of his dream of reviving the Taira clan, even 400 years afterwards, he caught wind of rumors of mermaids being worshipped on Taishima, infiltrated the Kuki navy under the name Komatsu Sadamune, plotting to uncover the sacred land. However, his rash and impulsive destruction of the sacred land ended up triggering the curse of the raging waves, and his plan ultimately ended in failure. He got caught up in the sinking of Taishima. Tomoshige could not die. He was swept away to the sea to an unknown fate. He never directly met Princess Hatsune. As such, the two remained unaware of each other's existence. I remember now. Everything's coming back to me. Lord Tomoshige! Huh, I've waited for this moment. Long waited for this moment, Osato. You're telling me you became an 800-year mortal as well? I can't believe it. Indeed, I ate mermaid flesh to become an 800-year immortal just before you did. Does that mean you're about to die? 800 years ago, we sailed searching for mermaids trying to restore the Heike name to glory. We found one, and sure enough, but those Genji bastards had laid an ambush. They attacked us, tore us apart. But seeing as we both became immortal, we both continued to live our separate lives. I never knew. I thought I was the only one left. I spent all these years thinking I was the only one. You and me both, Osato. It's truly a miracle we were able to meet like this again. Listen, Osato. When I realized this body couldn't die, I decided it was my fate to use it in whatever way I could to restore the Heike clan. Those Genji bastards today. The grief, the hatred, the curses of my bloodline who died screaming in resentment. I've carried all of it with me in this body. They screamed at me, "You'll finish what we couldn't, that's why you're immortal, damn it!" Their voices never stopped. Centuries of families' rage clawing at my skull every day, every night. Even so, nothing ever worked. I knew I couldn't just give up. That obsession of mine rotted into resentment, festering for decades, centuries, building and twisting inside me. Until finally, centuries of resentment and rage congealed into a curse, something I could control, wield. A curse born from that obsession. The bronze mirror I carried absorbed the same resentment and over time transformed into a curse stone. So your goal was to use the power of the curse and flesh of a mermaid to restore the Heike clan? Indeed. That was all. That vow was all I had left. It was the one thing that kept me crawling through these 800 years of hell. I sucked up to people in power and gathered followers so I could build an immortal army. But it couldn't be out in the open. Everything always had to be done in the shadows, always unseen. Even with immortality and curses on my side, this was damn near impossible. No matter what I tried, the power was always out of reach, and the path to reclaiming the Heike name was always filled with peril. There was always one fucking problem after the next. Nothing ever went the way I wanted, damn it! Before I knew it, the world had changed, one where military power alone was no longer the key to control. I just don't have the power or the time to rule this goddamn new age. Fuck it all. And so here we are. Before I knew it, my 800-year lifespan was burning out. The end was right there, staring me in the face. That's when something broke in me. All that was left was emptiness. 8 centuries and nothing to show for it, just the truth that I achieved nothing. Tell me, Osato, what the hell were those 800 years of me giving it everything I had worth? What was that all for? I can't say. When I realized my lifespan was finally coming to an end, I almost felt relieved, like dying might actually set me free. It was then I happened to hear of you. That you, my Osato of Kusao, were still alive when Kamishima also has an 800-year immortal. That was the first light to pierce the darkness in 800 goddamn years. Oh, whoa, aren't you exaggerating a little? Not at all. This is an 800-year-long miracle of fate, Osato, don't you see? Back then, when the Heike fell, you were the only one who stayed with me. You were the only one who comforted me. When the day finally comes, I want it to be with you. The only thing I want now, if I can just have that, then maybe this was all worth something after all. You understand, don't you? You must. Wait, so you just want to die? With Sato there? By your side? But the curse kept me from ever setting foot on Kamishima. So I manipulated Nkakudono. I used him to reach you and claim you for myself. Oh wait, hold on. This is getting a bit too much. What's so funny? Oh, so Sato, you're blushing. Truly, you are so lovable. No need to act shy now. 800 years ago, we were bound by a vow of love. What? We were? I don't remember that. You kept the bronze mirror I gave you, did you not? That should be proof enough. What? No, that's not what you think. Come now, we certainly took a long way around, you and I, but we finally found our way back here. This is quite the long time. After everything, meeting again like this can only be a blessing of fate. This is what the curse of immortality was all for. Our final glorious crossing into the next world together. No thanks, man. You're kind of psycho. No. I mean, yeah, it is the end, but you've been waiting for it too, haven't you? The day this cursed life finally ends. Come, Osato, let us meet that day together. Let's finally be free of all this endless pain. I am Osato of Kusawa. At the end of the Heian period, I worked as a maidservant for the Bureau of Omyo. That's where I first met Tyrant Tomoshige. By chance, he took a liking to me and made me part of his household. After the fall of the Heike, the world spun into chaos. We were too busy surviving to think about anything else. I remember those days now. We ran from one hiding place to another, and I had no one to depend on but him. But those memories are so distant now. So distant, it's hard to tell them apart from something I might have seen on TV last month. So it really is him, Lord Tomoshige. I remember him now. He was always just like this. All pride and vanity, puffed up in his own importance, the very image of an arrogant Heike. No wonder he failed so spectacularly. Anyone would, acting like that. Aw, pride's fall. And still, part of me can't help but feel sorry for him. Oh. And now that I think about it, the only reason I kept the bronze mirror after the attack was because it was the one thing I had left when I washed ashore. It was the only clue to who I was. I held on to it out of loneliness, that's all. As a trace of a past I could barely remember. I'm afraid I never even had a shred of affection for Lord Tomoshige even back then. Oof! Dude, that's a huge oof! I'm so sorry, man. Yo, what the hell? I can move the— Ah! Why did I get surprised by that? All he did was turn his head. Well, why are you so silent? Say something. You know as well as I do, our lives are almost up. Could be over by tomorrow. So what are you hesitating for? Hey, Sato, say something! You're making a really scary face for somebody who wants her to agree. I'm talking to you nicely and you just stand there like a fucking idiot? Wake up! All you need to do is be grateful and come to my side, that's it! Stop being so fucking pathetic! But what if I refuse? Are you fucking kidding me? Refuse after all these years? There's no refusal! You dare defy me? That was never even a fucking option! Come with me, right now. If you dare to say no again, I'll ensure you receive due punishment. I have harsher methods I could use. Harsher methods? I told you, I can use a curse, remember? A curse that targets a certain pattern and slices anyone with it clean through. Nice and painful. But even if you use that to hurt me, if I just hold on until tomorrow, your time will run out. You'll never get what you want. Are you really that fucking dumb? Why would I use it on you? You're immortal. Huh? Uh-oh, he'll use it on everyone else. Before I came here, I handed out dozens of business cards with the target pattern to people on the island. You wouldn't! And with just a flick of my wrist, these stupid islanders will be dead in an instant. You get what I'm trying to tell you, right? You're holding people here hostage? Huh! They're just insurance, a way to ensure you'll come with me. In fact, that old man Wakamura was so stubborn about handing you over, I had to deal with him first. What? You mean you killed him? So, what will you do? You have two options, Osato. Time to choose. Obey and come with me quietly. Or let your selfishness condemn those innocent people to a brutal death. And come with me only after you watch them die. No. Whoa, this is major. I feel like saying yes, though, is a bad ending. Like, I heavily feel like that's not a good thing to do. What if I say no? What if I say no? So what? I trust Yumiko. I'm sure Yumiko did something. I don't really know what, though. No, I still can't. I won't follow you. I refuse. What? You selfish little brat. But very well, I will make you regret that choice. Let's see how long that defiance of yours holds out. Yeah? Try me. Try me, bitch. Yumiko's got this, right? Right? Oh, I would have no idea. I would have no idea if Yumiko's got this. Anyways. Let's end it there for today. It's past midnight and it is a weekday. Curious that these two are both currently chosen path. There's still this one too. We need a plan. I'll go up there, I guess, like next time. And then still missing two birds. Do I have a hint on where they are? Maybe I just missed it or not at all yet. What if you got the bad ending first? What do you mean? Do you mean I was doing the right thing? I don't actually know what the endings are. So if there is a bad ending and I'm somehow dodging it by sheer coincidence. I think I'm dodging it by sheer coincidence. You could obey him if you want. Okay, sure. Let's try to obey him and see what happens. If that's like an instant ending, that's cool. Start from the end, I guess. Hey, dude. Hey, bro. If I look around, I guess he'll turn around. Or do I have to think first? I guess I have to think first. Okay, let's speed through it. Let's speed through it. Let's obey him and see what happens. Okay. I don't know the skip button. Hey, buddy. Buddy, turn around, please. Turn around, man. Why are you taking so long? How long do we have to wait for you to turn around? Oh, there you go. Speed run, speed run. Oh my god, we have to watch this crash out again. Okay, let's see it, let's see it. Get me to the option. Gee, is there a speed run button? Is there a skip button? Because I'm just pressing the mouse. You have a save file? Oh my fucking god! Well, whatever, it's too late. I'm already basically here. I'm already basically here. I actually didn't process that. Okay, I'll obey him. Let's see what happens. Aw, she's crying. No, I can't. It's the one thing I just can't do. Very well, I'll do as you wish, Lord Tomoshige. Huh, finally come to your senses. You think you could ever defy me? Should have known your place from the start, you worthless peasant. Peasant. What happens? Does it just end or... Oh, it's still going? I'm sorry. In the end, I gave in to Tomoshige's threats. Maybe, just maybe, there was still some way to fight his curse, but when those memories of a distant past come flooding back to me, fragments of a life long gone. And when I thought of this man who spent 800 years chasing one purpose with such stubborn, hopeless purity, something in me must have wavered. Before I knew it, I'd chosen to face the end together with this pitiful man, Tomoshige. Wait, did we have to dive into the ocean for this? And so, before our time finally ran out, we sank to the bottom of Ise Bay, fading into foam upon the sea. And the curse that had sustained us for 8 centuries had at last begun to unravel. I felt my senses slipping away. Beside me, Tomoshige drifted in silence, his face calm, almost childlike. I stared at his smile as he slowly faded away. A strange calm came over me then, as my consciousness began fading into nothingness. Ending number... Wait, what happened to 2 and 3? Did I dodge 2 and 3 somehow? Tyra no Tomoshige's desire? Guys, I dodged 2 and 3. Maybe one of them is You'll find out in the next episode. I have an idea for another one, but I don't know about you. Like, there's two things I'm thinking. Like, I'm missing two, right? There's one thing I'm thinking of, and it's the part where Avi kills Kikuko. I'm thinking that's one of them. Probably if I don't kill Kikuko, that's another bad ending that I dodged. Maybe. But that's next time. That's next time. It's past 12. That's next time, and also I guess after this I'll have to speed run through it again to make sure it's set to I refuse. Or it just puts me back. Please just put me back on the choice. Forgive me. I won't be able to spend the next 800 years with you. Wait, who's she talking to there? Oh. Kyra no Tomoshi gets to oh wait, so I guess these two are where the other two bad endings are, and I've somehow dodged them. That I'm just gonna have to try and find out how to do. Oh, I guess I don't need to redo it. Because this is still available. We Need a Plan is still available, so I don't need to redo it. That means next time, I can try to get a bad ending here and here. I don't know about here, but I know how to do this one, because this one is just don't kill her. I don't know how to do this one, though. I tried this so many times earlier. I don't know how to get a bad ending on that. We Need a Plan. That would be the continuation of the path we were already on earlier, probably the true ending. Now we save again. Are we sure about that? I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's just that when I press resume, the choice here is like Kikuko has been killed. So I get a feeling it's don't kill her. But I'm not sure. I'll try it out sometime. But we will continue down our story next time. Thank you very much for joining us today. A lot of progress has been made yet again. We got another credit roll thanks to you pointing out that I accidentally dodged bad ending. Got another credit roll. Yippee! That means next time we'll continue down the road that we're on. Well, probably do the Avi thing, but yeah. Can you refuse again? You mean like where? Very nice. So you can't wait to see John Bob Kurzman's downfall? Yeah, that would be to continue the path up here, I guess. What do you mean by refuse again? Like to refuse to go... Oh, to refuse to go with him right before the end. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that would be good to do. Oh, there's a check mark. Oh! So... Oh, so the ones without a check mark are where I fucked up. Or where I didn't do everything. So the Kikuko thing has something with the bronze mirror. I guess it's getting myself killed with the bronze mirror, and then there's also don't get... Think. With the mirror, I mean. Not bronze mirror. Kameshimaru mirror. This guy's just really making me... His crash out because I don't know the skip button. It doesn't give the text on your decision, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah. It's okay. I'll still press the refuse again anyway. I think what matters is that I unlocked the node. And that's why I didn't have to refuse again, because the node was already unlocked. I think that's what happened. But anyway, we'll just refuse again for good measure and then save. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Tomoshige. Bye-bye. Alright, bye-bye. There you go. Put me out. Put me out, coach. There you go. Alright. We are good. Thank you again. Have a nice day or night, everybody. I will be seeing you again next time. We are inching closer and closer to the ending. I can't guarantee next time would be the last one, but we'll see. We'll just see what happens, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Tomorrow, at the same time, we will be doing Limbus also on Thursday for 2 days, because I'm probably gonna split it in half again as usual. The new Intervallo that came out last Thursday, I'm a bit late to it, but yeah. I'll help you out next time to get the bad endings. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I don't want to look at a guide. It might be too spoilery, you know? Alright, so have a nice day or night, everybody. Stick around if you want to raid someone, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you and see you next time.